second now. We'll wait on that to happen. And then we can get the ball rolling. There's no sound. I just realized. Boom. Now we have sound. Perfect. Whew. Whoops. Let's move this over here. Not minimize it. Streamlabs. And then once we're logged in, we should be good to go. Alright. We are live. You guys can just see me chilling, sorting out my own stuff. Hello, Alex. Hello, Idiot Player. Welcome to the stream. Yes, Alex, today we'll be talking a little bit about t-shirt merch. And you're not wrong. Live stream week has been super epic. I'm super excited for more. Hey, Pale MV, welcome back. Today you can see we're playing something a little bit different. In fact, while we're waiting for people to hop in, I'm just gonna kind of like meme around and level up characters. So right now I'm trying to level up this guy. And so the best way to level up is literally just auto duel, and right now there's a 1.5 times XP bonus going on, so it's a pretty good time to level up characters. But yeah, I don't really have the biggest plan or the most well thought out plan for today's stream. It's gonna depend on what you guys want to do. Like, I'm keen to just play some PvP. Maybe try and climb to King of Games. I doubt I'll ever make it in 3 hours, but you never know. Or we can just play some fun decks. So, let me know what you guys think about that. And of course, if you guys have the game, we can make a duel room and we can all play together as well, which is another good option for us. But yeah, I see a lot of you guys in the chat. So like I already said, hey to Pale MV. Hey Corey, hey Homicidal, hey Diego. How's it going, everybody? Hope you're excited for another fun stream. I'm keen. I'm super keen. Haven't played. I have been playing a little bit of Duel Links, but I haven't played a lot since our last stream. I've been like, doing grinding and stuff like that. I haven't really been like doing PvP duels, so I'm looking forward to it. And Diego, I'm doing pretty good. I hope everyone else is doing just as good as me, because I'm keen. I'm super excited to play some more Duel Links for you guys. And I'm glad to see a lot of you guys are already hanging out, willing to watch, because I was super afraid at the beginning that no one would want to watch Duel Links. I'm like, but this game I love, I want to make videos on it. And I'm glad that you guys seem to enjoy it, at least willing to come out to hang out in the live stream, even if you don't know the game. How many times I got to click game? Let's watch out replay real quick too. Let's watch and commentate the replay, because these replays are usually trash. Usually absolute trash tier. I don't know where they find these people. Like, it's meant to be some kind of like, hey, this is what the duel should look like, but usually it's not. I guess the middle-aged mech thing is kind of meta. Oh, and then he got a terrible hand. I really don't want to watch this. We'll let it chill for a little bit. You like watching my stream, Pale AMV? I'm glad you do. I like when people watch my stream. He played the Sphere Creeper. That's what I'm telling you, man. These duel replays are usually pretty trash too. See, this magician guy might actually have a pretty decent deck. Sage's Stone. That's really not a bad build, actually. I might try run that build. AMA. What does he even have face down? Tragedy and Floodgate. Why wouldn't you Floodgate that monster? His Creeper could literally attack the monster and destroy it. Corey says, we are here for you, Chum, and the content doesn't matter what it is. You actually interact with us, which is awesome, and you have a great personality for this. Well, thank you, Corey. I'm glad you think that. And I'm glad you managed to put it in the chat without making a novel out of it. We have a new subscriber already. I can't see them. Wait, Idiot Player just subscribed. Wait, what? I'm surprised, but I guess not. Because I thought you were already subscribed, my friend. I thought you were already subscribed. Alright. So are you guys ready for me to duel? I don't know if you guys actually want to watch this like random duel here. We'll jump out. It's not important. It's better if you guys watch me duel, not watch me watch someone else duel. Middle-aged Mex guy actually won. Ew, Big Shield Gardener, get out. What does this guy have? Probably trash tier. That's not bad. He needs to level up more. Ew, Trap Jammer. Hello. What is this? All right, let's get up out. We got 5 gems. 10 days. 10 days, and you get a pack. It's worth. All right. So the first deck that I was gonna play around with is actually a deck that we kind of messed around with in one duel yesterday. But really quickly, let me try and get this on screen for you guys, or on the thingo. I forget how I did this before. I think I screenshot it, and then I, in Streamlabs, changed the source of this to the latest photo. Alright, perfect. That actually worked out. I'm amazed. Alright, cool. So, oh, the notification didn't happen. Some people unsubscribe and then subscribe and unsubscribe. Yeah, no, I think, like, the thing is, it plays the notification one time for, like, every person. And yeah, if it didn't show up the first time, if you made your subscriptions public, the next time it'll show up for you. But yeah, it's interesting. Anyway, Alex King asked, what does EYES say? It says eyes. I didn't fall in for that. It definitely does not say ES. Plus, I think you. Oh wait, you already said that. What does yes say? YES say? But once notification that you subbed happens, yeah, it never happens again. Once you get the sub notification, it doesn't happen again. We should get back and take every comment from your video and make a comment novel for Chum. That'd be amazing, actually. That'd be hilarious. I would love that. Seriously, if someone went through my videos and took all the the comments, I mean, like, and just like made like some kind of collage of them, that'd be sick, guys. That'd be amazing. That'd be just, it'd be super cool. We should do it. Anyway, let's give you guys a quick rundown of this deck. So, this deck is all about this guy right here, Elemental Hero Terra Firma. And what he does is a fusion monster. So you have to fuse Elemental Hero Ocean and Elemental Hero Woodsman. So we have 3 Ocean right here, and we have 3 Woodsman right here. And we have Polymerization to fuse the 2 together. And so this guy, what this guy does is he must be fusion summon. It cannot be special summon other ways, so that's obvious. We can do that. You can tribute 1, and so his main ability is you can tribute 1 face-up Elemental Hero monster, and this card gains attack equal to the tributed monster's attack until the end of the turn. So that's super useful because you can actually buff him to be really, really powerful, and you can just one-shot your opponent, which is, it's a spectacular time. So that's kind of the main plan here. We're going to summon that guy, and we have this ability called Last Gamble. And what you do is you reduce your life points to 100, which is a very small amount. And you discard 2 cards from your hand, then you roll a dice and draw a bunch of cards. So that's kind of helpful in many different ways. You have certain cards that you want to have in the graveyard, and also you want to draw as many as possible. So that's kind of the main engine here. And we have these 2 big guys, Elemental Hero Neos. What he does, let's first of all close Facebook. What he does is he's just a big beater. He's the guy that we want to send to the graveyard from our field to buff Elemental Hero Terra Firma. And normally we can get him to about 6,000 to 7,000, which is enough to 1 hit. And we have this spell card here, Anti-Magic Arrows, to cease the shenanigans. So it's super, super good. And then we have this card here called O Oversoul. It's a spell card that lets us resurrect, what do you call it? It lets us resurrect a normal Elemental Hero monster from the graveyard, which is of course Neos. So I can send Neos to the graveyard to buff, then I can bring him back, and I can send him to the graveyard again to buff again. So it's super, super, super useful. And we have 2 of those. So we can get Terra Firma super, super high up. Then we have Elemental Hero Blazeman. He does 2 different things. He can, when he's summoned, he can search for a polymerization. So he can search for the card we use to fuse our monsters together. Or if I already have one in hand, I can actually use him to send Neos to the graveyard so that we can bring him back with Oversoul. So again, super, super useful. Anti-Magic Arrows prevents your opponent from activating their back row spell and trap cards during your turn or during your battle phase. Righteous Justice will destroy them, depending on how many Elemental Hero cards I have on my field. And then finally, we have Impenetrable Attack to protect my life points and or protect my monsters that I have on the field. So that's about it for the deck. I hope you guys mildly understand. And I think we're going to kick things off by going into some ranked PvP. You guys can see I've been doing pretty well with my Gladiator Beast deck. I'm just, you know, I've been doing alright. I managed to rank back up from Plat 2 to Plat 4 in like an hour. But But real quick, I think this is the guy that had like the super pay to win deck. I don't know, it was someone else. But there was some guy who was playing Dark World and it was like super pay to win. Anyway, now that is out of the way, let me just quickly catch up with the chat because I've been super distracted. Hey Toko, what's up? Good to see you back here again. I can see you guys getting tilted over someone disliking. Yeah, who knows who it was? It doesn't even matter. Where are the other mods? Oh, I have no idea. But I mean, we don't need every mod in every stream. Everyone kind of has stuff to do. I know Idiot Play said you never played or watched Yu-Gi-Oh! And we're friends who were twins talk about it. I have no idea what they're talking about. And I totally understand. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is one of those things that I think if you never really understood it as a kid, like it's kind of hard to catch up to now because there's so much stuff going on. But hopefully you guys might learn to understand. Anyway, we're gonna go in for our first duel. And hopefully you guys can kind of follow what's happening. Because I'd love for you guys to be able to get into the game as well and enjoy it. Because I love this game. It's my favorite pastime. We're going up against a Platinum Warrior. He has the Platinum symbol. He's in Platinum now. And he's been in Platinum for the past 5 seasons. That's kind of wild. We know I come when I can come, but unfortunately got to go take care. Alright, Corey. It was good to have you hanging out even for a little bit. Sadly, you didn't get to witness a duel, but hey, you got to hang out and we got to chat. Oh, God. I just drew the worst hand possible. You never want to have 1 Neos in hand, let alone 2. So this is going to be a mission and a half. Mechanical Chaser. People actually use that card? What? Can I get my what do you call it? Can I get my what's he called? He has a name. Not he, it. I can Terra Firma right now. I'm not going to. Alright, this is gonna be super risky, but I think we can pull it off. Yeah, the Discord server seems pretty cool so far. There's a few more small things I want to do to it. But I think we'll try and like quote unquote release it tomorrow. And so what obviously that will mean is that everyone can join in the Discord and it can be a fun time. Alright. We may look like we're getting our ass beat, but it's all part of the plan. I swear. Perfect. Alright. Now we go for our skill. I need to draw some good stuff actually. This is a terrible hand. 5 cards. We can get the good stuff. We get this is fine. This is more than fine. First of all, we'll set our impenetrable attack. We're gonna go for the we didn't get any cards to stop their back row, so I could get obliterated right now, but we'll try it out. Polymerization. You gonna stop me or what? Oh. Okay. Well, I'm glad I went for polymerization first. I am very glad I went for that first, but it's all good. We can actually discard King of the Swamp. I didn't actually talk about him in the deck preview, but he basically replaces any fusion monster, or he can search out polymerization. We should be alright. If he can't destroy our monster, we're alright. Oh, Black Pendant. If I destroy the Black Pendant monster, I die. That's not fun. And now I have to use my face down card, which kind of sucks. Not a fan of having to use this card, but it's better than losing my monster. Make sure my monster can't be destroyed by battle. I know what's happening in the chat. You're downloading the game right now, idiot player? Good, you should give it a try. It's a lot of fun. Had to turn on your computer to watch the stream in order to download my game on the phone. Fair enough. Fair enough. But hey, the phone view is always way better. Alright. Sorry, the computer view is always way better. You what, bro? What? My monster's effect activates. Can I get enough damage on this guy? I need to get 6,400 attack. I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can do that. Let's use these two. If I had a single Oversoul, this is game, but I don't have Oversoul, so we lose. Alright, okay, we do this. We don't have any. What? Damn it! Alright, I'm just gonna commit suicide. Because as soon as I destroy this monster, the Black Pendant gets destroyed and it destroys me. So it kind of sucks. We got really unlucky on those draws. Hopefully the next one will be a little bit better. I think that couldn't have gone worse. We started off with two Neos in hand, which is useless for us, and then we ended up we didn't draw a single spell card from our last gamble of 5 cards. Kind of wild. You hope you have enough space in your phone, dude. Hopefully you do, because it's a fun game. It's a really fun game. And it only needs about like 1.5 gigs, I think, which is still quite sizable. Literally just half listening to while half playing tons, in the ARMS Party Crash event. As in like ARMS Switch, I didn't know that game had events. What did this guy have? What else did this guy have? Probably garbage, yeah. Oh. Okay. He had the 1 Magic Trade and the 1 Divine Wrath to help him win the game. And the 1 Black Pendant. Can we discuss this? I drew garbage, but he drew, he would have lost if he didn't draw a single one of these 3 cards. He would have lost. But he drew them all in his 28 card deck. Okay. Okay. So if you guys aren't aware, I guess, the commonly decided upon, most efficient way to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Is to have a small deck with as few cards as possible. Because the less cards you have, the more likely you are to draw into what you need. And if you have more cards than the minimum amount, you probably don't need certain cards. That's kind of the mentality behind it. And apparently this guy just decides, you know what, I'm gonna be Yu-Gi-Moto and have Heart of the Cards. And what the hell? I mean, Neos in hand isn't bad. Neos in hand is not bad, because I can discard him and then hopefully get an Oversoul. If I got a single Oversoul, then oh man, it was game. It was game. I would have had so much attack. Like I said, I needed 6,400 and I would have won the game. And I could have done that if I had a single Oversoul.
Draw. I set a card.
It's a big tilt. What are we fighting against?
Let the fun begin.
Oh, okay. That's fine. We'll take the attack. I have no problem with that. Hopefully we can draw maybe a wait. This guy attacked. Alright, we should be alright. King of the Swamp. I want you to stay, so we're just gonna end our turn. I get that we're doing a whole lot of nothing right now. But this one's all this deck is all about kind of waiting out your like right moment, I guess. Ooh, what's these tributes opening? Oh no. Oh. Okay, we lose. Well, we lose. That's kind of sad. Alright, Neos, if you can stay in that deck, that'd be great. Why is this deck drawing so bad? Well, I guess it didn't draw bad. Okay, I bet you he has only 1 red Dragon Ninja in his deck. I bet you this is a trash tier deck. And if he had any other card apart from red Dragon Ninja, he didn't have the game. I can guarantee you like 100%. Let's see. Jokes, he has 3. Never mind. It was a legit ninja deck. It wasn't a good one, but it was a legit ninja deck. Alex, you're asking if I like your t-shirt design. I like the concept. It was pretty cool. I think what I want to do though is I want to avoid using actual like images of Pokemon. Like I want to make the design myself. Oh god, we're gonna lose. I want to make the design myself because I don't want to worry. I don't want to worry about running into any kind of like copyright issues and anything like that. So it's gonna have like Pokemon themed stuff in it. It's just not gonna be Pokemon on it. See, Woodsman. Now with Woodsman in hand, we're good. We're in a good way. And hopefully we don't lose and rank down. I should make a Teespring account and sell some shirts. I'll totally buy it. Yeah, well that's what I'm working on right now. Actually, Toko, I'm working on a Teespring. I've made an account and I've been messing around with some designs yesterday. And I've been trying to, you know, figure out what kind of thing that I want to put on my Teespring. And yeah, I mean, it's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm trying to make one that's all about Stream Week. It's like a shirt that celebrates Stream Week, and maybe in the future we'll have just a legitimate shirt about what do you call it? What does this guy do? I can't wait till this ability gets nerfed. Because 3-star demotion is getting nerfed. In fact, it would be nerfed right now, but this guy hasn't updated his game. So it still works for him the same way as the old way. This lets me pull Poly from my deck. Yeah, good. Perfect. Perfecto Mundo. Alrighty. You know, Mirror Wall wouldn't be a bad substitute for this card. I think Mirror Wall would let me do damage too, which makes it easier for me to win the game on final turn. Alright, let's do it. Another one. Another one. What does Ninjutsu Auto Transformation actually do? And what does this guy do? Okay. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can send one ninja monster and one Ninjutsu Art card in your hand or face up from your field to the graveyard, target one monster on the field and banish it. It's a quick effect? Wow, okay. Hopefully he doesn't summon another monster this turn. He might. He probably will. But hopefully he doesn't. If he doesn't, then we can win this. We should leave one more turn, discard whatever we draw, or maybe we can hopefully grab our second polymerization. We'll see how that goes. If he has like Ninja Sasuke, we lose. I can't believe the guy's a quick effect to banish a monster from the field. Don't have a monster, don't have a monster, don't have a monster. Yes, perfect. Okay. Attack the face down one. Let me fish for a card. You know this isn't a threat. The face down's a threat. You should destroy it. Trust me. Ass. Well, that doesn't matter. We now at least have we at least have our 2 fusion materials. All right, give me AMA. Give me AMA. I beg of you. So now he can't banish the monster without destroying his own life points. Does that make sense? Without letting me get it, without banishing the monster that, you know, without banishing this guy, which then removes the. Oh. I'm gonna have so much faith right now because I want to keep Oversoul. Please game. Please game. Perfect. First of all, flip. Then summon Blazeman. No. Our Righteous Justice. You got nothing to chain, do ya? You don't want to chain? Good. What did he have face down? He had 2 transformation. Alright, so now I think I win this duel. So we go polymerization. We get our big boy out. We get Terra Firma. We get our big boy using the card in hand and the card in the field. Then
here we come. I fusion summon a monster.
Then we use Terra Firma's effect to buff up our big boy. And then we Oversoul to get Neos back. And just because I want to make sure he can't kill me, I'm not going to buff up anymore. I'm just going to go for the attacks.
Let's battle.
He needs Sphere Cribber to win.
All right. You asked for it. You fool. My monster attacks.
Activate my monster's effect.
This is one last ditch effort, I'll tell you that. Where he can set a ninja monster from his hand to do that. Excuse me, what? Okay, that's such garbage.
Guess my turn's done.
There is a reason. There is a reason 3-star demotion is getting nerfed. And like trust the 3SD player to not update their thing so they can actually use the thing. Use the skill. I thought he had to send the monster from his field, not his hand. I didn't realize he could send it from his hand. I thought it was only the spell or traps from his hand. Alright. Well, now that we've seen how garbage this deck can be against current meta, like this is literally meta deck, I betcha. Yeah, that's pretty much meta deck. It's not the best one in the world. Oh man, what a tilter. I just needed 1000 attacking as well. In my mind, I was like, he has to send his monster on the field, and as soon as his monster leaves the field, my monster comes back. So I thought I had it in the bag. But you know what? Enough of last gamble garbage. Let's get Gladiator Beast going, shall we? Not even in this character. I'm just gonna like try and go for ranks. So Gladiator Beast is actually a much funner deck. A much funner deck. And I think I changed it a little bit since last time. So we're gonna take a new screenshot and update the layout right now. This should be the most updated version. So basically, how this deck works is my monsters basically play tag. So every time one of my monsters engages in battle, at the end of the battle phase, they get to switch out. Each one has a different effect when they come in after being tagged in. So when Laquari gets tagged in, he gets a bonus 300 attack. When Bestiari gets tagged in, he destroys a spell or trap card on the field. When Murmelo comes in, he destroys a monster on the field. And then when this guy comes in, he can actually attack twice per turn. Then we have enemy controller to prevent my monsters from being attacked and protect them. Floodgate to prevent my opponent's monsters from actually getting their effects off and stuff. We just shut them face down, they can't do anything. Mirror Wall for protection. Impenetrable Attack for protection. Wall of Disruption for protection. And Curse of Anubis for protection. And finally, we have Fire Formation Gyoku, which will lock down my opponent's back row. So hopefully this deck will actually do well. Because god damn, that last gamble deck did not do well. Just because that first duel we shouldn't have lost. That first duel was honestly the luckiest thing on that guy's part. Any other cards in his deck that if he had them, it wouldn't have won him the game. And I didn't draw any of my anti-magic arrows in that entire set of duels. Period. That's like the core card of the deck. I've used that deck a million times and had success with it. I've never had 3 duels that unlucky before in my life. Or a set of 3 duels in a row. I feel like when I play on PC, I have terrible luck. If I was ever gonna try and climb the King of Games, or when I do climb the King of Games, I refuse to play on the Steam version because I feel like I have the worst luck on Steam. Right. Let's set our Baggio and let's call it a day. I think I want to switch in more Wall of Disruption. I think it's such a good card. I think it's really good for Gladiator Beast because it will make your opponent's monster weaker permanently, and then it lets little guys like Murmelo and Bestiara attack into them without any trouble. So definitely worthwhile. Let's see what my opponent has. I hopefully want to summon swing in Bestiari and actually destroy his field spell, because this gives all of his dinosaurs 300 attack and 300 defense, which is a lot of attack and defense. Alright. He sets a monster, that's good for me. That's really good for me. Unless it's that Jirak monster. I can't think of any other monster that he'd want to set face down. Let's flip from this guy. And we might as well summon Murmelo as well. We can get some tags going. We'll keep Econ in hand for now. Attack. Ooh, he has this guy. I like this guy. I've been using Jirax as well a little bit, and they can be a lot of fun. And the Hera. Wow. See, this is a really good set because he lets that thing get destroyed. He summons his 6-star monster, and then this guy summons 2 tokens for him to fight with for him to use, and then it helps him summon his big boss monster. Actually, we should try run that deck next. We'll run that deck a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely super confusing, but once you play it for a little bit and you start to understand, you realize it is actually pretty simple. But like when you watch someone like me play, not that I'm like the best player in the world, but when you watch a high level player, it can be really confusing. But when the game explains it to you from zero to hero, you understand it pretty easily. Let's get Murmelo in here. Put him in defense mode as always. That's a safe bet. And now Murmelo, like I said, he destroys a monster on the field. And that monster is going to be Jirak Hera, because we want him gone. He's a 2600 attack monster. No thank you. And then we use our other Murmelo. We tag him out. Put him back in the deck, which means you can tag him in later. And then we bring forth Bestiari to destroy that back row. Because I'm not too afraid of this attack and defense buff right now. While he has a back row, I'd rather destroy that. We'll see what it is. But yeah, this deck specifically can be very confusing because of this switch out mechanic. Because no other decks really have this tag in and out mechanic. Riryoku face down. Interesting bluff. I'm glad I got rid of that, because that card's like pretty much like a free win, honestly. once you activate that card, you just get a god tier attack through.
I set a monster.
Another set. That's fine with me. What is he doing?
From my hand, I activate a quick play spell.
Is he taking my bestiary? Interesting strategy. I wish I set my econ now. Do I want to save my monster?
For a licking. My monster
I can afford to. Let's do it.
You're about to pay.
Say goodbye to all of my attack points. Let him take some damage.
My trap activates.
Sadly, I won't be able to switch it out on my own accord, but I can switch out this guy.
I caught you.
And I can actually
My monster's effect.
bring in Laquari. And then you'll see what I actually... Ooh, yeah, we'll do Laquari, just because I want to be able to do damage.
I special summon
end
a
my
monster.
turn.
Here I go.
Now, even though I have 0 attack, what I can do, as crazy as it sounds... First of all, we'll set econ,
I set a card.
so we can avoid a situation like that later in the future. We attack this guy. Hopefully, it doesn't summon tokens.
just
I
as I
attack with
planned.
my monster.
This guy bounces me to hand. Yeah, cool, that's fine. He bounces me, but then, oh, he can summon his big boy, can't he?
Sucker.
Yeah, he can. I
My
forgot about that.
monster's effect active. Here I go. I special summon a monster.
Why can't I floodgate it? Oh, that was in damage step, that's why. Ooh. And I think we just end for now.
It's my
I completely forgot about Jirak Hera being a thing. I forgot that he'd just pop out of the graveyard.
I draw
I completely forgot. Putting Curse Maneuvers on the field would have been a good idea too.
I summon a monster in attack position.
Floodgate this guy.
How careless. I use my
We're gonna make sure we kill him before we kill Hera, otherwise Hera's going to come back again.
Let's have ourselves a battle. My monster's gonna stomp you.
Fine with me, enemy controller.
Pay. I flip over my
Stop him from attacking by changing him to defense position.
activate a quick play spell.
He'll end his turn.
You ready?
And now the fun
My
begins.
turn. I draw.
Set 2.
I'm
Alright.
summoning a card.
So we get Lucario back on the field again,
Here I go.
as we should.
Summon a monster in attack
We're gonna battle.
for battle.
Purely so Bestiary can get an attack in. I know this is crazy.
You're finished.
We're gonna attack with this. Take the 700, it's fine.
No way.
Then we destroy his monster.
Burn.
Now that they've both battled,
Monster.
they can both tag out. Does he have another Jirak Hera in hand? Oh god, he does. Wow, okay.
Try that. Here I go.
That's fine with me.
Special summon a monster.
We'll end our turn. And we're gonna tag Laquari out.
Activate my monster's effect.
This is gonna be pretty memes. He's gonna hate this. He's gonna hate me for this. But we're going to get Murmelo.
How about this? I activate my monster's effect.
And we're going to destroy one Hera. And then we're going to switch out Bestiari.
Activate
And the reason I want to keep him around is because we can switch him out and then that whole like 0 attack thing really doesn't matter. And we'll get another Murmelo to destroy the other... Jirak Hera.
I activate my monster's effect.
And if our opponent doesn't end up drawing a monster this turn, he's going to be in trouble. He's going to be in a lot of trouble. And we can defend ourselves no problem this turn, so we should be Gucci.
I draw a card.
The fact that Jirak Hera can just keep coming back, though, is crazy talk, man.
Here
My
I go.
turn.
It is crazy talk. He's a very powerful monster. I feel really bad for my opponent.
From my hand, I activate
Fire Formation Goku, it shuts down a spell trap card. They can't activate it, which is really, really good for us because we can just lock it down, and now he has 0 cards in play.
time for battle. How's this?
And if he manages to get Jirak Hera back next turn, I can impenetrable attack to defend my monster, or at any point I can do that, and then I can tag them out into
This can't be
a new monster. So these duels are pretty long, but they're super fun. Is this game pay to win? In my personal opinion, no.
My monster's effect.
There is nothing in this game that you can't get without, like, you know, that you can't get through grinding. That's how I see it. And while paying makes, you know, you get things faster, it doesn't necessarily mean you will win. I've definitely versed a bunch of people who are, you know, who pay to play, or, you know, who pay to, you know, buy stuff, and I can still beat them, no problem. Like, it's just like, I don't know how much time you put into it. Like, if you play through the events to the best of your ability, if you learn how to farm, if you kind of get to that next level where, like, you're farming duelists for good cards, because a lot of the best cards in the game you can get from farming legendary duelists or playing PvP and getting these ticket rewards. And in fact, I'll actually talk about ticket rewards in a second, or after this duel. So if you guys want to know about that, I can tell you. All right, let's do this.
I'm going to draw. How about this?
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna summon this guy. I'm gonna fusion summon
Position.
into our big boy Gladiator Beast Nerokius. And what that should do is make it so that when I destroy his face down monster, he actually can't summon Drakera, because my opponent won't be able to activate any cards or effects after, like, during the damage step and stuff like that.
Let's battle.
So that's how it should go.
My monster attacks.
That's how things should go. We destroy that guy and then no effects can activate. So we're perfectly fine. We're perfectly safe. I think we'll keep him on the field. We don't have to shuffle him in, and we don't want to shuffle him in.
My turn.
This duel's looking
Now my opponent's in a top deck situation. But yeah, I personally don't think the game's pay to win. A lot of the best cards you can get by grinding it out. And if you really wanted to, you can easily get all the staple cards in the game with just gems. You definitely can. It's gonna be hard, and you're gonna have to just completely miss out on some, but you can still do it.
Going to draw.
Hey, Laquari, welcome back. The one thing I love about this deck is even though you go through a lot of monsters,
Time for battle.
you can still
Watch and learn.
you can still keep drawing them because they go back into the deck instead of into the graveyard. We've got this guy in complete shutdown right now. It's kind of crazy.
Friendly with my monster.
100 life points left. And of course, the reason I went for the Neroki's attack instead of the Gladiator Beast, the Quarry attack, sorry, first was because I didn't want him to activate any kind of effect. We might as well get Bestiary. I'm just gonna destroy the face down. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. It's pointless. It's giving him a slot. Let's go for Demakari for the double attack,
I special summon a monster.
and let's end our turn.
I end my turn.
We're doing good. We're doing good. But yeah, for those of you guys who are playing the game and the beginners in the chat, I'm sure there's quite a few. There's not very many people watching, but I don't mind. We can what do you call it? I'll show you guys which cards I think, in my opinion, are the best cards for you to grab.
I'm going to draw.
And it's game, I guess.
Here I go. It's the end of the line.
It is the end of the line.
Monster attack.
Boom. Alright, GG. Like I said, these duels tend to be pretty long, but I prefer these long, like, kind of fun duels rather than, like, the 2-turn win duels. I kind of like these slow burns. Probably not the best way to play, because, again, they are slow, but hey, it's fun. Basically, this deck is about shutting down everything your opponent tries to do. Ubella's coming February? Is that true? I haven't heard the rumors. I know Ubella's coming because I've seen her in the game files, but I didn't know she was coming in February. That's pretty exciting. I will play a few more duels with this deck, or maybe we'll do another one or two before we start. But also, if any of you guys in the chat want to duel against me, let me know and I can make a duel room for you guys to join and we can all have some fun together. It'll be good. Plus, for you, those of you newbies out there, I can make a deck that's kind of balanced so you guys can have a fun time too, and I won't just obliterate you. It'll be good. I'm looking forward to it. If you guys want to duel, like I said, let me know. Ooh, our boy Yami Yugi's going to rank up, and I'm not going to allow that.
This is my
21 card deck, 5 card extra deck. Alright.
I'll give this duel.
if you are
My turn.
Going first? Cool. Set the floodgate.
Card.
Set the wall of D.
Setting a card.
Let's just summon.
Play this.
Let's show him. I always avoid showing them what monsters I'm using, but let's show them for once. Let's actually show them for once. I personally don't like opening up Bestiary because that means that turn 1 I can't destroy any spell and trap cards my opponent controls. But worse things can happen, so I'm okay with it. I might even floodgate his monster. We'll see what happens. Depends what he summons. Depends what he summons. If he summons anything.
I set this
There we go, he sets one face down. We can lock that down with our Gyoku, which is great.
All right.
I love the artwork of that card. How cool is that? These guys like summoning these spirit like wolves and that looks like a cat. Oh. Okay. I thought as much.
Let's battle.
I don't know how mirror matches work with this deck. I really don't.
Here we go. I attack with a monster.
Can I activate my face down card? Thank you. I was gonna say, am I not allowed to activate my face down?
My face down card. My trap activates.
He has a counter. What is it? If it's an enemy controller, I'm in trouble. Because then he gets a tag out too. And he can destroy my floodgate. It looks like he has nothing, even though it says to prompt. It's prompting him to do something, but I'm not sure what he's going to do. Is he doing math? What could he have? Oh, good. He let his monster die. That's fine. I guess we just get Laquari in here.
I caught you.
Oh no, we can get Demakari. Demakari can attack twice. It's probably the best bet. He does the most damage. And I'm going to tag him out for Bestiaria again anyway. Because he has what? Because he has that face down. Oh, I guess I won't go for Bestiaria because I can lock it. I can lock the face down with Gyoku.
My turn is done.
I draw.
Alright, Murmelo, good. We get 2 monsters on the field now. I'll lock his face down first in case it's a floodgate.
I activate a continuous spell.
So boom, face down, lockdown. Sadly, Gyoku doesn't buff my Gladiator Beast. Sorry, it doesn't buff my Demakari. It buffs pretty much everything. It buffs Laquari, but that's it.
Here I go. Let's have
Is this game?
My monster has
This is game.
I attack you directly.
Yo!
I may have.
I was talking about not like this not being a 2-turn deck, but it just was a 2-turn deck. I feel like it's Wall of Disruption that makes it a 2-turn deck. I think I might add more Wall of Disruptions because Wall of D's, Mirror Walls, those sorts of cards are really, really good. I put my monster in attack position, they attack me, I destroy them, I get 1 switch, and then I start attacking their empty field with Demakari. It's pretty incredible. In fact, I should stop putting my monsters in face down position and put them in face up. This guy's name is Jaden Judah. I want to have a look at his deck, see what he has. He might have had Forbidden Chalice and Half Shot and stuff like that in his hand, or maybe if he had Super Rush, he probably should have used it to kill me. Interesting. He has the same monster ratio as me, though. You guys can see that. We both have 2/2/2 for our monsters. I think I just have a better set of background. I just drew better. And going first with Gladiator Beast is super, super cool. Got a BRB token. That's cool. Hopefully I'll see you back here in 20 minutes. Yo, Mishka, what else do you know about the Ubella event? Is there any more like details leaked about it, or is it just that it's coming in February? Because I'm curious. I'm keen for Ubella. I love Ubella. I just want some bloody unlockable characters in GX, man. It's been so long. We've been getting such third-rate characters from Duel Monsters, but we haven't been getting anyone from GX.
I'll give
Or anyone
this
good.
my turn.
So now we don't have any damage step cards, which kind of sucks.
Setting a card.
What about Demakari?
I know.
It'll bait attacks.
I
It'll bait attacks really, really well.
I
The Neurokeys play last game was actually super fun. Not last game, the game before. Did she have a skill? Did she use a skill? She didn't use a skill. I did. Okay. What does she want to do? What could Ishizu want to do?
My turn. I draw.
Enemy controller. I already have 1 face down, so we don't need 2.
I summon monk time for battle.
Let's go for this guy so we can more so guarantee getting over the monster.
I attack with a monster.
Watch out for Wall of D. I'm telling you, Cloudians.
Very well, very well. I special summon a
See, Cloudians are cool,
You're finished.
but they lose to enemy controller, do they not? Because it's like one of the big monsters' effects are if they are in face or defense position, they get destroyed. Isn't that how it works?
I activate.
So you just econ them when they die. Like, how absurd is that? Unless I'm missing something, and maybe there's a certain method you can use to make it so they can't be targeted. Then maybe they're a big threat because you can't econ them.
I activate.
But I mean, Windstorm and I have Curse of Anubis, which can help. Oh my god, I almost clicked to activate my own card, and I would have destroyed my own card. So that's 1 card down.
I activate my monster's effect.
And see, look, this is how crazy this deck is, right? I am just destroying my opponent's resources. So right now, they technically only have 2 cards because this is a token.
Monster's effect.
I mean, sure, they added resources by getting their token, but look at that. Like, I've destroyed 2 cards of theirs already. 3 cards of theirs already, actually.
I'll end my
Well, they actually did have the Wall of Disruption. Interesting, they didn't go for it, probably because they couldn't save the monster. They were like, no point. Plus, they know that I can tag out, so where's the point of stopping that? There is no point of stopping that. Alright, what are you going to do with your 3 cards? Banish for what?
I special summon a monster.
Alright, let's have a look, see. This card can be normal summoned or set. Can be summoned by removing one card you can play. If this card is destroyed by a battle, it can't be destroyed by a battle. If this card is in face of attention, destroy it once per turn. You can place 1 fog counter on a monster on the field. I probably should have just put it in defense position. I could have floodgated it or econed it. If you put it on my monster's disappearing. So what's so good about this guy? For a second I said he had 4 fog counters, but it's saying he's level 4.
From my hand, I activate a quick play spell.
Alright, cool. Now we're going to enemy controller him.
I caught you.
And we're going to put him in defense mode, so that way he gets destroyed.
I activate a quick play spell.
Right? That's how this works, right? He goes defense position and destroyed. Yeah, perfect, cool. Now you have 1 card on the field. This is why Cloudians don't work in this meta. It's because enemy controller putting monsters in from attack to defense is literally how you win duels.
You
Like,
defeated me.
and yeah, see, look, Cloudians are great. They have really cool effects, and they can't be destroyed by battle. It's such amazing stuff. But as soon as they're in defense position, they get destroyed. It really, really, really shuts them down. It makes them hard to play. You need to be able to prevent econs like it's your day job, which it's not. No one can prevent econs like it's their day job. Alright, so I know I said I was going to go through what are the best cards to pick up with those tickets that you get for free at the beginning of the game or when you start playing. If you haven't already done that, which you probably haven't, some of you guys probably haven't been playing enough days. But I'll go through that once Toko gets back. This stream has quite low viewership. Only 3 viewers right now. Pretty interesting stuff. Maybe I'll tweet out the stream and maybe more of you guys will show up. I'd like more of you guys to show up. Do I have a stream link? I do have a stream link.
I knew we'd duel
Link to
eventually
YouTube.
because the best must face the best. Let's see what you can do.
I only allow the finest duelists to duel me. I hope you live up to your reputation.
Duel!
My turn. My monsters
We're
effect
streaming
activates.
some Duel Links.
I set a
PvP.
monster. I end my
And
turn.
oh, see poem. Come and join in on the fun.
I draw.
Sick memes. Tweet. Let's go. Alright. What do we got going on here? Set 1. For some reason, I'm afraid that's Zing Zang Hu. I'm really afraid it's Zing Zang Hu, but if it is, I don't care.
Here I go. Let's battle. Your
Let's see what this guy's all about. What did he have? Mind scan?
Exactly what I thought you'd
Raining
do.
shield. Oh,
I
this is probably
flip
extra.
over my face down card.
I'll end my turn.
This is probably extra.
Turn.
You don't really see Draining shield in any other build.
My monster's
Ha!
effect
I knew
activates.
it. This is gonna be a mission. This is gonna be a huge mission.
I draw. I set a card. Come on out. I summon a monster. Here I go. Let's battle. How's this? I attack with a
He's milling me with it too. He's milling me with it too.
watch and learn.
Oh my god, I don't think I can beat this. Was that just 3 monsters? That's a joke, man. The chance of him milling three of my monsters is absurd.
I activate my monster's effect.
Whoops. Whatever, I'll destroy my own spell card, I don't care.
How about this?
He's not gonna summon anything face up anyway, so let's just destroy it. Oh, I didn't have the card I thought I was gonna have. I don't need wall disruption. He's never gonna attack me. And I want to switch him out for the quiet. Now, my entire engine has been messed up by that play. My entire engine has been messed up by that play. I only have 5 months. I only have 3. Okay, wait, I haven't. Hang on. I do have one Demakari in hand, which means we should be alright. I was trying to switch out this beast for this beast, but I didn't realize it was in my hand. I wasn't paying attention.
Activates.
Do you have anything to play though? That's the question.
I activate a spell.
In your opponent's grave, we banishing my monsters? Alright, cool. Do that. I can't bring them back anyway. Trash tier card.
Set a monster.
Alright. We're gonna have to do the Narokius play.
You ready?
So to avoid him milling me anymore.
I draw.
And by the Narokius play I mean summon Gladiator Beast Narokius and go for and attack him that way.
Summon a monster and
And
attack
destroy him that way. Whoops. Because with Narokius, he actually can't activate those flip effects. And eventually he'll run out of monsters to play. And hopefully I can draw other monsters soon enough.
I'll play this. Ice time for
But
battle.
right now we're not looking good yet. We're on a timer. And he's gonna be getting more and more life points every turn. He's gonna be drawing more and more cards every turn too. Perfect. Look at that. What mill? What mill?
I'll end my turn.
Huh? What mill?
My turn. Draw.
Because once he starts getting extra off, he's gonna be it's gonna be such a tilt.
Activates. From my hand, my field spell activates.
Wow.
You ready?
End my turn.
Okay. And I can't even tag in Bestiari. That's such sad life.
Summon a time for battle.
I'm just gonna do it. I don't care. I'm just gonna attack him.
I
Like it doesn't matter to me.
directly with my monster. Your turn.
It sucks that I'm only gonna be doing 1,000 per turn. But once I tag out Bestiari,
That was nothing.
I can tag him out and tag him back in again for another one. Alright, what I can do is I can do this. Hang on. I'll tag him out. Okay, so these are what I have in deck. I'll tag him out for Laquari.
I'll play this. I special summon a monster.
And... Nah. I was thinking I can tag this guy and get 3 monsters in the field, but I don't want to go down 1 monster. I need
My turn.
Narokius and another monster in the field to be able to win this duel. So like I said, it's an extra deck where he draws 2 copies of 1 card every turn. That's kind of his thing. Hopefully he didn't draw more ladybugs. Or if he did, I'd be alright. Okay, so it's a face down card,
I end my
which is fine, which means
I draw.
yeah, we're in really good shape right now. We're getting so many monsters in the field.
Come on out. I summon a monster in attack position.
So we go battle phase.
I anticipated that, of course.
Massive morph.
I activate a face down card. My trap activates.
Here I go. Let's back out this.
That's fine.
My monster
We do this.
attacks you directly.
Attack.
How's this? My monster attacks you directly.
Attack.
That was nothing.
Narokius being massive morphed is not a problem at all, in my opinion. Because what that means is if he ever does set a monster, Narokius attacks it and tags out. So we're fine at that point. What we'll do is we'll shuffle this guy in.
Activate my monster's effect.
And we'll get Bestiari to destroy the Temple of the Mind's Eye. And the sad part is we're going to get massive morphed again this turn. Which really sucks.
Here I go. I activate.
Destroy the Mind's Eye. And then we can put Laquari back in for Dingo. I think we will do that.
I activate my monster's effect.
We'll put in for Laquari.
Here I go.
If I desperately want to, I can refuse with Gladiator Beast Narokius into another Narokius if I really have to. Your game is almost done. Downloading Idiot Player? That's awesome.
Draw. My monster's effect.
1 golden ladybug. So he has 1 massive morph for him. We know that. That is another that's a different card that he just set then. Please tell me that he has 3 massive morph face down. Please let that be the case.
Time for battle.
Simple-minded fool.
The question is, what are the other cards going to be?
Face down card. My trap activates. You did exactly what I thought you'd do.
Solemn Wishes.
I activate a face down
My
card.
lord.
Simple
He's going to be getting 1,000 life points per turn.
I activate a face
That's
down
crazy
card.
talk.
My continuous trap activates.
Watch and learn. I attack you directly with my monster.
Alright, okay. So we're in decent shape. Because what we can do now,
Activate my monster's effect.
So we can tag out. We can go into the quarry, where I've actually only got one monster in my deck now at all times. How crazy is that?
I'll end my turn.
Then we're gonna fuse these three into another Neurokius, because it just takes 3 Gladiator Beast monsters, and Neurokius is a Gladiator Beast monster. I don't care that he's getting 1,000 life points per turn, 1,500 life points per turn.
Set a monster.
He's a monster. That's actually no. We're fine then. We're fine. Don't even worry about it. Okay.
I draw.
Going to battle.
Go. Let's battle.
Which one wants to attack? We're getting Neurokius off the field.
You're finished. My monster attacks.
Oh, good thing we're using Neurokius. Otherwise, that effect would have been the end of us, or could have been the end of us. He's gonna get another turn of extra.
I are done.
I just realized I can't actually switch Neurokius out because I can't summon 2 monsters.
I'll end my turn.
Oh god, we're in trouble.
My turn. Are you ready?
I actually have to refuse for Neurokius next turn.
Draw.
I definitely have a chance, but the fact that he's popping up so much extra is really troubling. He only has 1 Ladybug. Hopefully he only has 1 Ladybug. And he has 2 of that new face down, which is probably too massive morph again, if we're going to be honest.
I draw.
Alright. The best thing about this deck, you ready?
Did exactly what I thought you'd do.
Drive Avarice. Okay, he refilled.
Activate a face
I think we
down
win this
card.
turn then.
My trap activates.
I think we win this turn. You're about to see why. Because once I can make my move, I can shuffle these 3 monsters in. Right? Oh, we got more life points. Okay, I shuffle these 3 monsters in to special summon another Neurokius. Or I could even go for Heraclinos. Nah, Neurokius. We'll go for Neurokius. The best thing is, I'm using Neurokius to fuse summon Neurokius, which puts Neurokius back in my deck so I can fusion summon Neurokius again. How weird is that?
I special summon a monster. How about this? I summon him. Here I go. Let's bat. How's this?
No effects can activate.
Directly with my monster. You're finished.
So he has a Drive Avarice in hand and 1 other card. A Drive Avarice, a Bug, and 1 other card.
I are done.
And we can tag him out, and we can get Laquari back.
Monster's effect.
Or we can get Bestiary back. Let's get Bestiary back and lower his life point gain. This is a really, really, really fun duel. Yeah, they do give you Never Heard of Yu-Gi-Oh! as a level of experience.
I activate my monster's effect.
The search for the Teespring design is going pretty well. It's going alright. I haven't finished it yet, but I've got a really good vision in my head of what I want it to look like, and I'm super excited for it. You know what? We'll leave Neurokius out for now. We'll leave him out for now.
Everything is still
I'm not sure what my opponent can do to end this.
my turn. This is
The tutorial's fun, you reckon? It definitely wasn't that fun for me, but that's probably because I already knew everything it was showing me. But hey.
my monster's
So 1 Ladybug. Does he have more? Does he have more? This is an amazing duel. Set the face down, probably Massive Morph. Or it could be Drive Avarice. I still have 7 cards in deck because I'm refilling my deck constantly with my monsters. I would have decked out a long time ago if I couldn't do that. This is such a fun duel, man. And your
Let the fun
Lava
begin.
Golem.
I set a card face down.
Lava Golem.
I
Time
end
to
my
wrap this
turn.
up.
He just ended my career.
Draw.
I didn't think he'd have Lava Golem for all the monsters in the world.
Just as I expected.
Drive Avarice is 1 card he has face down.
Activate a face down card.
That's
My
fine.
trap activates.
Now that means if he has 1 Massive Morph right now, he's probably going to be in a little bit of trouble. It sucks that we no longer have Bestiary at all. We have 1 in the grave and 1 in the banished zone. So that's really unfortunate for us. And it's going to be a mission, if not impossible, for us to summon Neurokius again.
Oh no!
Alright.
Come on out! I summon a monster in attack position.
Simple-minded fool.
Isn't that the game then? He can't stop my attack, can he, without Sphere Creeper?
My trap activates.
My monster attacks you directly.
Is that the game? He doesn't have Sphere Creeper, right? He doesn't have activation timing? What's happening? Am I winning? Is it like connection timeout? Because, come on, please, please, game, please, 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 please. I should have won that. I should have won that. Yes! Let's go! So if you guys don't know what happens, the reason that connection timed out was because on his screen, the duel ended before it ended for me, because I had all the voice chat and the different animations and stuff like that happened. So that's partially why. That was a fun duel, guys. That was such a fun duel. Let's see what else he had in this thing. The lava golem really scared me, dude. The lava golem really scared me. And I mean, he had a pretty big chance of drawing more massive morphs, so I was really worried about that as well. That was so fun. Let's see this guy's deck. I honestly think that if I didn't summon Nerokis and shut down a hero, Shadow Scout, and shut down Worm, I lost. I couldn't have done anything. That was a sick duel. That was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that, if you guys actually understood anything was happening. But it was basically like, he was drawing unlimited resources and gaining lots of life points, while I was slowly chipping away at the life points and destroying those resources. And eventually I brought it home. If he had a massive morph to massive morph the lava golem, I was done for. But he didn't. So we got lucky. We got really, really lucky. The whole Drive Avarice play though, using Drive Avarice to trigger Solemn Wishes, that blew me away. If he didn't have Drive Avarice that previous turn to get that 1,000 life points, I won. How crazy is that? How insane is that I would have won a little bit earlier? Oh, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. It's time to switch decks now. I think it might be. Look at that. We play Last Gamble. We play Terra Firma. We switch to meta deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy wins. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right. I think we'll change up the deck a little bit. If you guys know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh, throw down some monster names in the chat and let me know what kind of monsters you want. What monsters you want to see. Or we could do the dinosaur deck that I mentioned before. I'm down to do that, actually. Let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, so you guys can't see the mouse looking, can you? Can't. Okay, cool. Cool. The duel only just ended on the stream. How far behind is it? Oh, it's my broadcast. That's not live. Never mind. We Gucci. So let's actually do this Jirak attack deck, as I call it. So this is the deck that I'm running right now for the quote-unquote Jirak attack. We have let me just put it up on the Twitch. It's not the Twitch. Oh, on the stream. Why didn't that work? Oh, hang on. Boom. There you go. Change to this screenshot. Boom. Right. So this is the new deck that we're messing around with. No extra deck. You can see it's all about the monsters in the deck. And it's a fun one. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen. It is a fun one. You want to see Blue Eyes White Dragon Idiot Player? All right. I'll do that one next. I just want to quickly go through this one, seeing as I already just put it on the layout. But yeah. This is our big boss monster, alright? The Jirak Titano. Cannot be special summoned, cannot be targeted by trap or monster effects. That's super useful. He can't be destroyed by things like Many to Bug and stuff like that do target. And certain trap cards also don't work on him. While a lot of them do, the majority of them do, certain trap cards cannot target him, and monster effects not targeting is one of the more powerful things that he has. And then once per turn, you can banish one Jirak monster with a 1700 or less attack from your graveyard, and he gains 1000 attack until the end of the turn. So super, super, super useful. Then we have Jirak Guaiba. I don't even know how to say that, but he's a pretty beastly monster. He has 1700 attack, which he'll be boosted by our field spell because of Dinosaur Kingdom, which gives us Jurassic World. That boosts all of our dinosaurs by 300 attack and 300 defense. And if this guy destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can special summon one Jirak monster with 1700 or less attack from your deck, but it cannot declare an attack this turn. So normally, I'd use this guy, destroy a monster, and then summon this guy in defense position. And this guy, when he's actually, I'll talk about him now. Actually, then we have Jirak Storiko. When this guy is destroyed by battle, you special summon 2 of those tokens, as I mentioned earlier when we versed the same a similar deck. You get to summon 2 Jirak tokens in defense position. And those things are super, super useful because you can use them to summon this guy. So the tokens can't be attributed for a tribute summon except for a Jirak monster. So you can use it to tribute summon for him. Or even Jirak Hera, which is one of our other boss monsters in the deck. When a defense position Jirak monster you control except Jirak Hera is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand or graveyard. So how good is that? Hand or graveyard, you can just special summon him. Then we have Black Brachios, one of the best dinosaur monsters in the game. When this guy is normal summon, you can target one monster on the field. Change that target to defense position. Super, super, super useful. 50 gems already. Can't get. You should have a lot more than that, idiot player. Once you get a certain distance into the game, you're gonna get a bunch of different rewards and stuff. And you should get like 4,000, I think. You're gonna have a lot of gems to blow away on different packs. But yeah, look forward to it. I say this guy's super great. You can put a monster in defense position, and usually the defense stat of most monsters is their weakest stat, and he becomes 2100 attack for a 4-star, which is pretty impressive. Then we have the spell card Fossil Dig. Add one level 6 or lower dinosaur type monster from your deck to your hand. Super, super, super useful. We can use it to search out any of our monsters, and ideally we can also search out Jirak Hera if we do have a defense position monster who we think is going to die soon. Then we have anti-magic arrows to allow us to attack without worrying about the opponent's back row. And then obviously we can buff our guy up, and then we can attack without worrying, and then it's game. Then we have enemy controller, which then, you know, can stop some attacks and protect our monsters. We can even take our opponent's monsters. Just a useful card. Then we have 2 floodgates. What this card does is just literally say, hey, they summon a monster, just flip them face down. They're no longer useful. It's good for us. It shuts them down. Amazing. Then we have mirror wall to protect our monsters. If they attack into our stronger monsters, we can just say, hey, you know what, not happening, and we can destroy them. And then wall disruption, similar effect. If they flood the field, we can just turn on their monsters' attack into 0, which is amazing. And that's it for the deck. We're going to run around with it for a little bit, and then afterwards what we'll do is we'll actually try out the Blue Eyes White Dragon deck like Idiot Player said. We'll give that a shot. Let's go back over here. And we'll try to do like 3 duels with it. We'll see how we go. I think we can win with this one. It's definitely more viable than Terra Firma. Terra Firma was super risky, and it was like, oh, one turn, if you don't draw the right card, you lose, and that's obviously not ideal, ever. It's never ideal. I'm surprised we've only been streaming for 1 hour so far. It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a blast. We're doing great. We're going second. That's good for this deck, depending on the hand, actually. So we get our ability, which gives us this. And we have a 24-card deck on our opponent's side of the field, with no ability activated. So that's what this little. You guys can't even see the dual log, so never mind. I sometimes look at the dual log to see if they have abilities and stuff like that. It's super useful.
Here comes the coolest super.
You what?
Cyberman's effect activates.
You
Cyberman
what?
can call out blue eyes from my hand. Not anyone.
You wanted to see Blue Eyes, right, Idiot Player? Here it goes.
I'm ending my turn. My turn.
Yeah. So Idiot Player, don't use those gems yet. I'll let you know what I think is the best method for you to get value out of those gems. If you want, if you think my opinion is valid, if you want my opinion, hold on to it for a little bit, and I'll talk to you through it in a little bit. That's what you should use. But just a quick summarize of my opinion, I reckon you should open up the selection box with 3,000 of your gems. You can get all the packs. Those packs have some of the best cards in the game. And over the course of the next few days, Idiot Player, you'll also be given what do you call it? You'll also be given some pretty incredible what are they called? So some pretty incredible SR tickets and UR tickets. Those things will let you trade them in for specific UR cards and SR cards, or ultra or super rare cards. And that can be super, super, super useful. And I can tell you which ones you should get from those, because there are certain cards that are useless and certain cards that are great. And the game suggests some for recommend some for new players, but I personally wouldn't recommend any of those cards that they set, because not any of them, but most of them are pretty bad in my opinion. Alright, so we summon Black Brachios. We put his Blue Eyes in defense position, and now you can see his defense is not higher than our Jirak's attack. So Jirak Hera is coming through for us right now. We're going to set enemy controller just in case. And we have no need for anti-magic arrows, we can just go in right now. So you can see our hand kind of played out really, really well for us. No need for our damage step card. And then Black Breakers takes the other face down. What's it going to be? Okay, so he's getting another Blue Eyes to hand. That's kind of scary, but we're fine because we have Mirror Wall face down. But yeah, that's my recommendation, Idiot Player. Open the selection box, see what you get, and then depending on what you get, spend the rest of your 1,300 or so gems on whatever pack you think has the cards to help fill that out. And it's a bit hard to think, but feel free to look through all the different packs and see what you want. It's definitely difficult, I know, because for me, when I first started the game, there were only 2 boxes out. There were 3 boxes. The first main box, the first mini box, the second main box, and the second mini box thing. So sorry, 4 boxes that were out. And yeah, it's pretty insane. Are gate keys valuable because I can get 200 of them as a gift, or should I get 2,000 of them as a gift, or should I get 200 gems? I personally think you should get the 200 gems. That's 5 packs. That's 4 packs for you, and those 4 packs can be meaningful. 2,000 gate keys is great, but you'll get them very, very quickly, and you won't need them anytime soon. If that makes sense. If you play like, you won't need gate keys for a while, at least in terms of farming and stuff like that. So there's no need to use them now. You should definitely get the 200 gems. And in fact, you know what? Real quickly, now that we've gotten out of this, I will, now that we've gotten out of that first duel, I'll go through and show you what rewards you should get from the daily stuff. As in my opinion on that, on this sort of stuff. And I might even cut this into a little highlight video for you guys. For those of you getting into the game. So, this is the Pick a Gift campaign. You can see here. So, how it works is every single day you pick which gift you want. Makes sense, right? So for the first day, I picked 200 gems. Because gems are super useful. Obviously, they get you packs. 20,000 gold is not necessary at all. Because the game does a lot of things to help you get gold fast. All the events that come out, apart from this event is not very gold friendly or gold heavy because it's just a duelathon. But the next event, whatever it is, when it comes out, you're going to be able to get a butt ton of gold super easily. 20,000 is nothing. Don't bother. 2,000 gate keys, that's quite a bit, and you're going to need them eventually, but by the time you actually need gate keys to, you know, use the gate keys to summon the duels, to farm them for their good cards, by the time you're going to do that, you're going to have way more than 2,000 gate keys. Trust me. Then for the second one, you can get one of 2 cards. So you can get the Sword of Deep-Seated, or you can get Cards from the Sky. I personally, what do you call it? I personally realized I chose the wrong card. This card's pointless. Cards of the Sky is way better. I was like, oh, I'll get one of each, but then I realized that Cards of the Sky is actually best run at 2. This guy is best run at 0. Or you can get a Or you can get a rare ticket, which can get you any one of these cards, which I personally don't think are any use at all. You can get these same cards from the red tickets that come from PvP. Then on the next day, day 3, 2 SR jewels, 10,000 gold or 100 gems. I chose 100 gems because SR jewels don't mean much to me. Yeah, SR gems don't mean much to me, so I went for the 100 gems. Again, that's 2 packs. Then I picked out of these 2 cards, I chose Feldkren. He's a good dragon support card, so he can help you with your Blue Eyes deck, your Red Eyes deck. He's a very good card. And then this is an Earth support card, so it depends what you want. If you prefer dragons or prefer Earth monsters, take your pick. 100,000 gold, not worth it. Then tomorrow, I'm going to be picking 100 gems. Dual Orbs is great. Dual Orbs actually lets you refresh your duelist so you can duel a lot more during the day, as in like, but I personally think that you don't need it. It's good for like if you need to farm XP or something like that, or you need to farm an event where the more you duel other characters, the more likely a certain roaming duelist is to appear. That's alright, but I think 100 gems, 2 packs is better, especially for beginners who need the packs. Then I think on day 6, I'll take Cards from the Sky, similar to before. Then day 7, you're going to get to pick of 500 rare jewels, 200 SR jewels, or 500 R jewels, 2 super rare jewels, or 1 ultra rare jewel. I would say the 2 super rare jewels. And the reason I say this is because the ultra rare cards in the trader aren't really that great. And 1 ultra rare jewel isn't going to help you. They all cost like 2 or 3, right? It's not really, what do you call it? It's not really going to help you because like it's minimal. If you haven't got more of them, you're not going to get anywhere with 1. And you can get them quite easily through other events. I personally am going to grab me the 500 R jewels, and the reason for that is because with a butt ton of rare jewels, you can actually use them to upgrade cards from, you know, regular to glossy to prismatic, which I prefer to do because I already have plenty of super rare jewels and ultra rare jewels. I don't need them. I would rather be able to upgrade my cards to prismatic. Then on this day, it doesn't really matter whatsoever. You pick your favorite type. Is it light type? Is it dark type? Is it earth type? Pick your type, take it. And the final day, it's all the same thing. So that's my recommendation for the pick a gift. Now, let me quickly go over the selection box and show you my recommendations for that, shall we? Because I feel like you guys want to know. And Homicide Let's See, yeah, it would be a really great time to learn. But you can actually just jump back in the video and watch this. I think I started talking about this at like 1 hour and 10 minutes in. So when the stream becomes a video, feel free to go check that out. And you can learn everything I'm saying right now as you go through it. So this is the selection box. It is really, really good because it has a bunch of really great staple cards, and every single pack that you buy gives you a super rare or an ultra rare. Now, the thing about this is it's a bit interesting to think about because these packs cost, what do you call it? 4 times more than a regular pack in any of the box. So that means it's basically saying a guaranteed 1 in 4 packs gives you a super rare, which I think is great. I think that's good. That's a good ratio. But the best thing about this this box, is that it has really, really great staple cards. So Kunai with Chain, really, really good staple card. It can stop an attack by changing an opponent's attack position, and it can be used in the damage step to suddenly buff your monster's attack, making you get over something that your opponent attacked you with. It's super, super, super versatile. Really, really great card. This guy, he's a good card. Probably not a staple, not one of the guys you really want. Dark World Duel Links also not something you really need, but it's great to have. Another good staple card is definitely Sonic Bird. He's great for ritual decks. Same with Senju. Sonic Bird can search you ritual spells, and Senju can search you ritual monsters. So if you want to build a ritual archetype, really, really useful. Hopefully you can get one of each. And the thing is, the reason they're so good to get from this box is because they are in separate boxes in the past. And so the boxes you can get for each one, you can't really open a box and search for both of them, which is the hard part. Sphere Creeper, another really great card. From your hand, you can discard him to stop an opponent's attack. Really, really good for protecting yourself. And there's a lot of cards out there that stop spell and trap cards from being activated, but not Sphere Creeper. Plus, he can't be destroyed from the field like other spell and trap cards can be. And then another card that you desperately want for this box is Mirror Wall. You need Mirror Wall. Mirror Wall is one of the best cards in the game. It has been around for such a long time, and it still remains one of the best cards in the game. If you can get it, you want to try. Definitely worth it. One of the reasons you should buy this box. And then, other than that, there isn't many other good staples. Magic Drain, 7 Tools, and Divine Wrath are fine staples if you want to be able to stop monster effects and stuff like that. Super useful. Other than that, Gozuki is another good card, but you need more of him, so don't really stress too much about that. Curse of Dragonfire, he's decent, not one of the best ones. Soul Release, also not really too crazily useful. But yeah, Order Charge, it's not the most meta card right now, but it is still good. It's still viable if you run normal monsters. Double Cyclone is great. It's a free spell and trap card destruction if you've already activated another card. You just activate your one card, activate Double Cyclone, destroy your card, destroy another card. Super, super, super useful. Sergeant Electro, one of the best monsters in the game. And the reason for this is because you summon him, activate his effect, and lock down a back row card. And if your opponent only has one back row card, which is common, they're basically shut down. They're completely shut down, and he's just such a great card. He either forces them to use the card, or he destroys it, or he basically sets it down. They can't use it. Absolutely great card. Xing Zhang Hu, another really good card for you to use because it can what do you call it? It can, what do you call it? What's the word? It can, again, just lock down spell and trap cards in the back row so your opponent can't use them. Not only can they not use them, but they have 2 less spaces to put spell and trap cards. Super useful. Wild Tornado was decent for a time, but it is a really great combination with Double Cyclone. You set Wild Tornado, use Double Cyclone. When Wild Tornado is destroyed, you can destroy any card. You got Mirror Wall, idiot player. That is amazing. That is spectacular. You are officially winning at Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links already. Mirror Wall is one of the best cards. Wild Tornado, again, has good combos with Double Cyclone and stuff like that. Red Eye Zombie Dragon, that deck is literally meta. If you can pull Red Eye Zombie Dragon and Gozuki, you're well on your way to making a good zombie deck. And finally, another super important card from this box is Super Rush Headlong. This card literally says, hey, my monster is going to attack, and whatever, no matter what your attack stat is, if you're the attribute that I choose, you die. Absolutely incredible. And when your opponent's monster attacks you, activate Super Rush, target, declare their type, and they're already attacking you. They can't stop the attack. They get themselves killed. It's super, super, super tilting if you're on the receiving end, but it's such a great card. And like I said, in my opinion, open this box up as much as you can. It's going to cost you 3,000 gems. It's going to be super expensive, and I know that sucks, but if you get some of these good cards, like Kunai, if you get Mirror Wall, if you get Magic Drain, Sphere Karibo, Double Cyclone, Super Rush, Sergeant Electro, if you get these cards, you can build a really, really powerful deck. And you can add more things to it to make it what archetype you want. I think it's phenomenal. I think it's great. Outside of that, It's hard to say which box you want to invest in. It depends on what you like. It realistically just depends on what you like. I've had a lot of friends IRL ask me, hey, what deck should I run? What cards, what box should I invest in? And it's so hard for me to decide because what I think is best is my opinion. And I don't want everyone to run the deck that I say. I want everyone to find out a deck that they enjoy, that they like. And I can definitely 100% give you my recommendation as to whether it's good or not, worth investing in or not. But yeah, it's hard to say. If you are willing to spend money on the game, if you're willing to spend a little bit of cash, I believe there should still be a sale right now where you spend $1 US and you get 3 packs and then 1 UR card. That's a great sale if you're willing to spend the money. Like I said, it's only going to be $5 US, I think, because only 5 boxes have the sale available. It's worth it. I personally been using my Steam money to use those sales. I get items from other games that I play, sell the items on the market, get the money, and then I fund Duel Links with it. It's pretty great. But yeah, I think the best boxes to invest in right now. Generation Next is a good one because what do you call it? It has some really great cards in it. If you love fusions, King of the Swamp is the best fusion support in the game. He can act as one of the materials for fusion, and he can search polymerization. Floodgate is just a god tier card, like period, just a god tier card. Also, hey Memi, all good that you're late. It's good to have you hanging out. What do you call it? Horus, a Black Flame Dragon, also a really good card. It's like a platinum tier deck or legend tier deck. It may not be King of Games anymore. It used to be, but it's a very powerful card. If you get 1 of these, 2 of these, and then 3 of the level 4s, you're good to go. And I believe this box also has level up. Does it have level up, or is it the previous box? Damn, it's the previous box. All right, that's a bit of a pain. But yeah, super interesting stuff. I mean, it's hard to say. Like, it's such a difficult thing to say what box you should invest in because every box has different things. You got Super Rush, Idiot Player. That's amazing. Again, another one of the best cards in the box. It's so hard to say what you should invest in. I would personally think Blades of Spirit is a bad idea. This box is all about the archetype, the 6 Samurai, and they're not that good. At the same time, we have some pretty incredible cards like Gyoku, which is a great card for Beast Warrior decks. Harpy Dens, which is a great card for Harpies, if you like Harpies. And again, it has one of the best dinosaurs in the game. So again, it's so difficult. You have to know what you want. You really have to know what you want before you invest. So I think it can be tough. It definitely can be tough. But yeah, like I said, I think Land of the Titans is another one that you don't need to invest in. The only good card in this box, I believe, is Super Rush in here. No, it's not. What is good that's in here? Nothing. Excellent. Don't invest in this box. Even Valkyrie's Rage, probably not worthwhile because it doesn't have a lot of great cards in it. A lot of these ultra rares are pretty meh and outdated, right? This girl, outdated as all hell. A lot of these cards are outdated. Soul Exchange is decent, not necessary. All these super rares, decent, not necessary. Actually, let's go through all the boxes and I'll try and have a look and see which one has the best stuff. It's gonna be, this has been like a 10-minute segment in the video, but hopefully you guys don't mind. Now, this is the newest box, Primal Burst, has some cool cards. The Dark World is a great archetype that they've added. It's very, very powerful. Even Gem Knights are also very powerful. Dark World is super expensive. Yeah, it's Sphere Karibo is what you're talking about, Idiot Player. Sphere Karibo, one of the great cards. You do definitely want that card. Dark Worlds are super, super powerful, but they are super expensive to have the best deck possible. Gem Knights are also fun. Gem Knights are cheap as well. Gem Knights are very cheap. If you're interested in a fusion archetype, Gem Knights is one of the ways to go. You got Kunai with Chain. That's amazing. You're getting better pulls than I am. Than I did. Sorry. Good lord. That's amazing, dude. That's really great. And yeah. So if you're interested in fusions, Gem Knight's one of the better fusion archetypes in the game. If you're willing to spend a lot of money in the game, Dark World is worthwhile for you. But obviously, like I said, if you're not going to spend money, only going to spend gems, Dark World can be too expensive, in my opinion. Unless you're really lucky. You could be really lucky. Light Swan is in here as well. Not too great, not too supported. And also, Cloudians, like I said, that I was battling them before. They're cool. They have great effects, but they're not that great because one of the most common cards in the game, enemy controller just destroys their monsters. Jirax are also in here. One of my new favorite archetypes, literally the deck I'm running right now. It's fun, but it's not necessarily worth investing in. Moving back to Galactic Origin. This is a decent pack if I remember correctly. It doesn't have any really great staples. It has some good stuff. It has Gladiator Beast. If you have enough gems to buy out a whole box, buy this box. And the reason I say this is because if you get 2 Liquari and, you know, 3 of every other Gladiator Beast related card, you can make the deck that I have right now, pretty much. You can make a very, very similar, very, very powerful version of it, and it can do really well. You guys just saw me win 4 duels in a row with it. It is really, really powerful. It's a great deck. Absolutely incredible. All you need is the Hairball. Yeah, Hairball is pretty great. He is pretty great. Kribo is amazing. So yeah, this is a very good deck. It's a very good box. If you can invest a lot, you can get Gladiator Beasts, and they're very powerful. I think people right now tend to see them as one of the best top tier decks because they're not going to get nerfed. A lot of decks that are tier 1 got nerfed at the beginning of the season or are about to get nerfed towards the end of the season. But Gladiator Beast is not one of them. There's Cyberangers got nerfed. There's so many things that got nerfed, and Gladiator Beast is not one of them. And there's a lot of different decks that counter the meta that aren't getting nerfed, that are back row heavy. And Gladiator Beast just say hell no to back row. It's amazing. It's really, really good. Yeah, Senju is a good card. He's a really good card. Idiot Player, I think, just got one. Yeah, you did. That's awesome. That's awesome. So yeah, this is a good box. Rush Recklessly, useful card. Impenetrable Tag, also a good card for protection. Sorry about that. Yeah, super, super, super useful pack. I think this is one worth investing in. Blades of Spirit, in my personal opinion, not worth investing in. Whoops. Yeah. The 6 Samurai cards aren't the most useful. Hazy Flame is pretty decent, but I think the main card of the deck you can't get anymore from card traders, so not worth it. If you love Samurais, go for it. Otherwise, I wouldn't recommend it if you want to make the most powerful deck in the game. Generation Next, like I said, has some of the best staple cards. Probably one of the best places to invest. When I first started investing in this box, I didn't think it was worth it. But after time went on, I think if you can invest quite a lot in it, it's definitely worth it. Even now, I'm still willing to invest cards in it because, sorry, gems in it because it's Floodgate. Floodgate's amazing. Book of Tower can be pretty useful, I reckon. I think it's great. I think it's pretty great. Then outside of that, yeah, it has some good zombie support. Samurai Skull is cheap zombie support. Bacon Saber is good zombie support. You only need one of them, which is also super useful. Super good pack. Servants of the King. I don't think this actually has a lot of good cards. It has some good staples. Forbidden Chalice is decent. Vorce Raider is a good beater. Wall of Disruption, very powerful card. And same with Draining Shield, another very powerful back row card. So maybe this pack is definitely worth investing in because Manny Debug, great staple ultra rare. Vorce Raider, great powerful normal monster. Draining Shield and Wall of Disruption, very powerful. And even Painful Decision. Using Painful Decision, Vorce Raider, Birthright, all these different things, they can be used together to make a pretty powerful normal monster deck. After the stream, I'm going to grab a pick of Hairball, edit it, and use it as my perfect pick. That's pretty great. Hairball / Fear Creeper is pretty great. He's pretty amazing. So yeah, the Super Rares and Ultra Rares in this thing, they're pretty... They can be hit or miss. Panzer Dragon is quite the miss, but if you do get the good stuff is great. Electric Overload. Let's see what's good in here. Out of the Ultra Rares, nothing too much that's super necessary. Hamstrat and Treeborn are great, but not worth investing in. They're very situational. Also, Ninjutsu Art of Transformation is also great because ninjas are meta, like, you know, most effective tactic available, but they're super expensive to get, so I wouldn't say it's worth the investment for a new player, unless you want to spend money. And yeah, not too many good staples. Like, these cards, I have a bunch of them, I don't use them. Never use this card, never use that card, never use this card, never use that, never use that. And obviously don't have that. So not a lot of cards that I would really use. And even the Super Rare lineup is pretty subpar. Yeah, this is definitely not a box to invest in my opinion, because like they're all archetype based. There's not very many good staples. Grandmaster Sasuke is a good staple, but you can pull him from the other box. Yeah, nothing too amazing in here, unless you desperately want to run ninjas. And then Echoes of Silence. What do we have in here? We have Silent Magician was meta at a certain point, or at least very, very, very heavily used. And Spear Dragon's a great dragon card. Has its weaknesses, but still decent. In here, nothing too great. Neither of those URs are necessary unless you love Silent Magician. You can run it, go for it. But SRs wise, I think nothing good. Nothing good at all. Vortex Troop is decent, but I don't think there's anything really worthwhile. So I wouldn't recommend investing in Echoes of Silence. Crimson Kingdom, my can you put in the chat the spelling of hairball so I can know how to spell it? You mean this guy? You mean Sphere Karibo? Is that what you mean? I think that's what you mean. Alright. So in this box, the reason I say this is the box of this that haunts my nightmares is because what do you call it? I've opened this box a million times to get all these cards. You can see, look at that. Alright, 3 of, and 2 of everything else. I opened this box a butt ton because I wanted 3 of this Red Eyes Wyvern. This box is great if you want to run a Red Eyes deck. Red Eyes Wyvern is useful. Red Eyes Zombie Dragon is also very powerful. And Guzuki. This is one of the meta archetypes as well. These zombies are very, very, very strong in the meta, and they have been for a very long time. Outside of that, nothing too spectacular. These SRs aren't that great. Warrior Training Lab is good. It's kind of a free search in the grave to get a warrior, but not very well used. And yeah, I mean, it's good for the Red Eyes and for the zombies, but other than that, it's quite subpar. All the normals as well, pretty subpar. Nothing too necessary. But like I said, if you want to run Red Eyes, it can be super good. I think it can be great. It's not even great. It's necessary. Idiot player, I don't think Primal Burst is something that you should invest in. I don't think it's the best thing to invest in my opinion. If you want to run Gem Knights, which are a fusion archetype, go for it. If you want to run Dark Worlds, go for it. But I personally don't think, if you're looking for good staple cards for a beginner, it's probably not the best place to invest, in my opinion. Looking at Dawn of Destiny, it has some great cards. Phoenix is one of the best cards in the game. It is still to this day a very, very powerful meta deck. It wins, it gets sticky in games. It is great. I personally don't run it very often because I haven't really tested it, and it takes a lot of refining to get the perfect build for you. But it can be really, really, really incredible. So this box is great, and it also has Super Rush Headlong. Super Rush, one of the best cards in the game by far, and Heavy Knight of the Flame, very, very powerful monster, 1800 attack zombie, and if it's summoned twice, it gets the effect that it can banish any special summon monster it attacks. And the reason that's so good is because most decks special summon monsters. So very, very powerful, very great mini box to invest in if you want to get a meta deck very quickly. But you'll need quite a few gems. But still, the chance of getting Super Rush and a Phoenix, pretty great. From there, Chaotic Compliance. This box has some pretty good stuff, but I don't think it's any of the best stuff in the world. So Black Soldier's cool. Gale Lizard is pretty cool. Other than that, nothing too useful. Fusion Sage is outdated because King of the Swamp is better. And yeah, most of these cards are pretty outdated. And Limiting the League saw some use. I versed it a couple of times in various legend decks when I was trying to get King games, but it's not that powerful. Master of Oz is good for fusion summoning, for certain farm decks, because you want to get powerful fusion ones, and he's one of the most powerful, and he's relatively easy to summon. But other than that, looking at the Super Rare lineup, nothing too spectacular. Just some Gemini support, which isn't that great. Double Summon's a decent card, not worth investing in. Yeah, it kind of is what it is. Again, probably not the best one for newcomers. Naturia Sunflower reminds you of a certain Sunflower from a certain game, PvZ. Yo, PvZ is a great game. Should we play that on the channel? I love PvZ. It's an amazing game. Now, looking at the Beast box, like I said, nothing good here. Nothing. The Beast archetype is subpar. The Gearfried OTK is outdated. The plans in this box, also outdated. Mega Rock Dragon, he's also been outdated now, actually. He's good. He's still good, but outdated. So probably not the best. Probably, in my opinion, not the best at all. Then Valkyrie's Rage. I think I went over this as well. Not many good staples in this box. Yeah, not many good staples. In my opinion, not worth it. But it has some great cards. Divine Wrath is useful. It's playable. But that's about it in Soul Exchange. But that, again, these 3 cards: Soul Exchange, Nobleman of Extermination, and Divine Wrath are probably the most useful cards. Adhesion Trap Hole is viable, not played much. And Zing Zang Hu can lock down back row, viable, also not played much. So it is what it is. Then going back to Wonders of the Sky, I think this one, sorry about that, guys. This one is also another one that isn't very playable. So these two ultra rares, Desert Twister used to see play. The first time I ever made it to King of Games, I was using a deck similar to Desert Twister. I used a similar strategy, but it was obviously different. Significantly different, but just the same skill. And Desert Twister was meta. It was a very, very powerful deck, but I think you need at least 3 for it to be its most powerful potentials. 2 works, but 3 would get you so much further than 2 will. Sorry, because you have to actually draw into it. And what else? Other than that, there's Summon Skull and Black Skull Dragon. If you love Red Eyes Fusion archetypes, it's great. And more Summon Skull support in Skilled Red Magician, pretty good. And Rising Energy and Big Bang Shot are also very useful cards, but I wouldn't say worth investing in just for those 2. Neo Impact, let's have a look. Neo Impact used to be my go-to. A few months ago, if any of my friends said, hey, what pack should I invest in? I would always say Neo Impact. And the reason for that is it has some spectacular cards, alright? So, we get Leotard. He's a good card because he's a 2000 attack monster when he attacks anything that isn't a normal monster. Which is good because a lot of the times people use, non-normal monsters, and being able to get that 500 attack bonus is great. Useful, not seen play a lot, but if you get him, he's still good. Two-Nether Behemoth is a good card. He dies, comes back, it's decent. And yeah, Gravity Axe Growl, good spell card. A quick spell, 500 attack, your opponent's monsters can't change battle position. You can econ someone and permanently keep them in that position, kind of crazy. But bigger than that is actually the ultra rares, right? So you have double costing. These are 2 tribute for a dark type monster. Kai's Seahorse, 2 tribute for a light type monster. Super great stuff. Senju, of course, again, ritual support. Half Shot is still a good card that sees play a little bit in some Gladiator Beast builds. So powerful card. But the big one is sorry, I was talk about Stamping Destruction. Stamping Destruction is a good back row card. Because it can obviously destroy back row pretty much for free as long as you have a dragon type monster on the field and you get to deal some damage. So another good staple card if you like to run dragons. And finally, Mirror Wall. Like I said, one of the best cards of the game. It has been one of the most powerful cards in the game since December 28th, 2016. It's a long time ago, and it has remained one of the best cards in the game for that long. That should show you how strong that card is in this ever-changing metagame. It's still one of the best. Flame with the Tyrant, another great set because it has some important cards, and that important card is Sergeant Electro. I don't know if this is the best way to invest in him, but you definitely are going to need to invest in him at some point. You get some great cards in a 2 tribute for a fire monster. We have Legion the Fiend Jester, who can search out your spellcasters, your normal spellcasters, and he can allow you to do 2 summons in 1 turn if you tribute summon. And Golden Apples is a genuinely just good card. So I think it's worth investing in. One of the good mini boxes, but not the best, but still very powerful. If you want to build machines, Sergeant Electro and Flame the Tyrant is the way to go. I think it's definitely worthwhile where they're a sale for 3 packs 1 SR. You want to go for the SRs and stuff. Ultimate Rising, I think is another good set. I believe we get some great cards in it. We have Sonic Bird, the ritual support. Hain can bounce any monster when it's flipped, which is great. Sphere Kuribo, of course, again, good card, stops an attack. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, a fan favorite. That's probably about it. Auto Charge, another one of the good cards. But I think the rest of it is pretty outdated. Force Ladybug, it's pretty good, but also outdated. Doesn't see play much anymore. Twister was good, outdated. I used to run this in every single deck that I had, which is surprising because it's actually not that good. But yeah, really, 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 really good stuff. And finally, we're looking at the last box. This has been 20 minutes of me, or half an hour of me talking about this, so I'm glad anyone's actually sticking around. And then yeah, this one's also decent. Mishijou is a good card, but that's probably about it. Probably not worth investing in. And yeah, that's my rundown. The starter decks as well. I think they're all viable. My least favorite is probably Yamayugi's, but other 3 are viable if you want to get a starting point. If you love dragons, pick Kaibas. If you want to be using Elemental Heroes, pick Jaden's. If you love warriors, pick Joey's. That's pretty much about how it goes. And yeah, that's gonna be it for my little rundown. I know that was a really long tangent, and I can see a lot of you guys left. But yeah, I just wanted to give that little bit of a rundown to those of you guys who want to start playing the game and don't know what you're doing. Let's get back into duels now, shall we? Because I want to keep running this Jirak deck. I feel like that went pretty well in terms of me being able to keep my thoughts together. Again, it's tough. It's tough to say which box to get because all boxes have really great cards in it. It depends on what kind of cards you want. Do you like dragons? Open the box that I recommended with your good dragon cards. Do you like beast warriors? You know, or go for gladiator beast. Like, you know what I mean? It depends on what you like. Is a big thing. The selection box will get you good staples enough to make any deck viable, and then from there you find a box that has cards you like. Do you like samurais? Go for 6 samurai. Like I said, it may not be the best thing in the world, but if you like it, you like it. That's all there is to it.
It's my turn.
Alright. Let's tell you a fossil dig and search for a monster. We'll grab this little guy here. And then we'll set 2 cards face down. And it'll be this little monster as well. He'll be one of them. Alright, if this guy's Dark Magician, he looks like he's running Dark Magician because he has bloody Dark Magician sleeves. It's good because that Jirak Hera is just 100 attack points stronger than Dark Magician, which will be useful for us. I'm keen. I'm very, very, very keen. Hopefully he doesn't summon Dark Magician turn 1. That'll be really, really dangerous for us. And yeah, idiot player, if you want, you can duel me, no problem. But I don't think you're going to have much success with what cards you have. But feel free to give it a shot. Is our opponent ever going to draw cards? That'd be really great. I'd love to see that. I would love to see that. Oh, good, Toko. Good to have you back. Toko, you literally just missed my recap of the best way to start the game. Like, I literally went through and said, hey, these are the boxes you want to open. These are the cards that are the best cards from those boxes. And I was just saying, kind of saying, hey, like, depending on what you like to get, do you want dragons? Do you want warriors? Do you want, I don't know, whatever else you want, a certain other archetype, samurais, warriors, stuff like that. I was basically going through every single box and saying which are the best cards to get, which one's the most viable, which ones are powerful, which ones see play in the meta. So if you want to check that out, if you want to see that, in the stream replay, rewind to or watch from like 1 hour and 10 minutes. That's where I started talking about it. I literally talked about it for half an hour. So it sucks that you missed it, but you can still watch it again at some point, and I think it'll be pretty useful to you. I was just saying, hey, you know, my recommendation: open the selection box with all the gems you can, and then from there, find out, depending on which cards you get, figure out which archetype you think is going to be best for you. Like, if you get a lot of cards to protect your monsters, that's just kind of anything, actually. But if you have good cards to support archetypes, like maybe you have 2 Order to Charge, which are good for normal monsters, then find the box that has the best normal monsters and stuff like that. And yeah, basically, my opinion is open selection box, figure out which cards, what cards are the best for you to use from what you already are, what deck is the best for you to build from what you have, and go from there. If you want, like I said, you can even go for a structure deck. That can be a lot of fun. Start from scratch, start from something and build it up to be something better. Super good. And yeah. Oh, I forgot to go through the SR tickets and stuff, didn't I? I'll do that after this duel, if we ever get to the next point of this duel, because this guy's taking forever. He literally played 2 cards in like a minute. Did I just spill water? I think I might have. But right, I think I just spilled it on my legs. That's fine. Just a little drop, a single drop. We're A-okay. Alright. Can we get our opposition to play some cards, please? Mate, are you stream sniping, bro? Is that what's happening? I really doubt that. That's your turn? Bro.
Oh yeah. I summon a monster in a tap battle. You're in for a licking. Here I go.
Yeah, bounce me, I dare you.
Activate my monster.
What's tomorrow's stream, Toko? Tomorrow's stream is going to be viewer battles and shinies, our usual Sunday stream. / Saturday night stream, depending on where you are. And it's going to be the last stream of stream week. So it's going to be pretty crazy. It's going to be pretty interesting. But I'm looking forward to it. It kind of sucks that this stream has had such little viewership. But at the same time, I mean, again, I never expected Duel Links to have the most viewership. Plus, I kind of like eradicated our viewership by by spending half an hour just talking about the game.
Show. My turn. I draw. It's my turn. I draw a card.
All right, let's do it.
Oh yeah. I summon a monster in a battle.
Let's go for 2,000 direct. He might just OTK me right now, but I have a plan for that.
My turn.
I'm prepared for that. Enemy control is my plan. I have all the faith.
I draw.
I see people are coming back.
I set a monster on the field.
He sets a monster on the field.
Broken sweat. I draw.
Oh, perfect.
I send
Wonderful.
the face down. Get ready. I summon him up battle. I'll
Let's go.
trounce ya.
Made a bug.
I activate
Nani?
effect.
Is this guy just gonna storm me out? You have to pick this one or you lose the duel. Just pick it already. You know, I'm just gonna tribute someone Drac Harry next turn. Or I can draw my big boy. Bro, activate your effect and target. Why is this guy playing so slowly? He's not even playing the game. Yeah, it would be, yeah, because if you're in America, it's Friday evening for you. It's Saturday morning for me. Like, the time difference is huge. I could probably try and squeeze in some Pokemon tomorrow, but even if I don't, idiot player, don't worry. Stream week is not the end of streams, period. I'm going to be doing a lot more streams than ever before. Not more than stream week, but I'll be doing more streams than usual. Than my usual 1 every 2 weeks. Oh, thank you. You finally picked up the ability to actually tap a card? Good. Excellent.
My monster's effect activates.
Took this little munchkin.
You're not prepared.
I might have
for
needed
this.
him, but you know what? We got the munchkin. It's fine.
Special summon a
I
monster.
end my
It's
turn.
the end of my turn. You haven't seen my best tricks yet.
I think sometime later in the month,
Draw.
which there isn't much time later in the month, but sometime later in the month, because I want to get to King of Games before the end of the season, maybe next Monday or the Monday after,
Clearly another.
I'm probably gonna stream, what do you call it? What do you call it? Probably gonna stream my climb to King of Games because I want to get to King of Games this season, so we might as well stream it and see how that goes. It could be a lot of fun. And yeah, Toko, I'm in the same boat. I love the Pokemon battles and the Yu-Gi-Oh streams because I don't have to be so focused on the game to play. I can talk a lot, right? It's really great in that sense, and I love that. Let me just have a look at this guy's deck. An idiot player, if you want, we can battle right now if you want. Yeah, he must have bricked real hard. Okay, so what we're gonna do, idiot player, is go to PvP, and then go to PvP, and then go to duel room, and then you click enter a room. I'm gonna go create a room. The room capacity, I'll put 10 people. Can I? Why do I have to type this? That's so weird. Allow players to spectate. Enter room as a member. Good. Let's go. So this is the duel room. Just join in and sit at the table. Stick yourself at the table, and we can duel. And the duel ID is the duel room ID is right here. So I'll chuck that in the chat if you want to join in. Duel room ID. Oh, microphone. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bump you. That must be a horrific sound effect for you guys. Boom, there you go. And yeah, no, exactly. With Smash Bros and Pokemon, like you're saying, it's like you have to wait until the end of the match before I start talking again. You know, it's weird, hey. But at the same time, I still enjoy those streams because we get to engage a lot. Like doing Pokemon battles is so much fun. Smash Bros, getting 3 of you guys into a fight and having a blast. That was great, dude. I'd love to do it in Wii U as well. I think that'd be amazing. But yeah, I still enjoy those streams, but I definitely do like being able to talk to you like consistently, like throughout the stream. But yeah, Pokemon's a little bit more friendly than Smash because at least Pokemon, I can talk to you guys between each round, whereas Smash is like trying to win the fight and then eventually. But dude, that last match. Oh, I don't know what laggy match that happened at the end of the stream. But that last match where it was me as Lucina versus Darius as Roy. That was exciting. That was intense. I enjoyed that quite a bit. Alright, so you know what to do, idiot player? Do you know what to do? While I'll wait for you to get in. While I do that, I might look at some decks and see what we can do. Mess around with some stuff. I made this. Okay, I was talking about Phoenix before. This is my current Phoenix deck. It's not really the best deck. It's a bit of a meme deck, but this is it. I should update it. It definitely can get better. It has had new support. What else is fun to use? You know what? I'm gonna use my Slide for the Sky Dragon deck. Boom. Let's do it. Whoops. Hey, you don't know what to do? You might not have access to duel rooms yet. That's the problem, idiot player. I mean, you might not have access to them. So if you go to PvP area, if you have access to it, then you can go into the duel room and we can have a blast. You actually can't do anything apart from being in the duel room. I didn't realize that. Yeah, you're not wrong. The turn-based stuff is always super consistent, and I love that. I love turn-based games. I think they're great. It's super good for streaming. It's so good for streaming. I can just chill out. I can just talk. Because like, if you guys have watched my Pokemon videos versus my my Pokemon videos, my Sun and Moon videos, the Pokemon videos, a lot of the time I'm not talking a lot. Like, there are definitely moments where I focus up and I stop talking because I'm focusing on this, this live gameplay, this fast-paced action. Whereas with Pokemon, I can always just talk and chill. We can have this kind. Like, there are certain things I talk about in my Pokemon videos that you don't have yet, idiot player. All right, then I'll just jump back into regular dueling until you can. Let's go. Actually, okay. Before we do that, let's look at tickets, right? So, as newcomers, you guys will get like maybe upwards of 8 of these tickets and 3 or 4 of these tickets, of the UI tickets. So I'm gonna show you guys what cards I think are worth getting. So in the SR category, out of the cards that the game says are recommended, I only recommend one, and that's Enemy Controller. This is, and has been for a long time, one of the best cards in the game. This card is spectacular. It can work with any deck. I'm pretty sure I don't have a single deck in this game that doesn't run 2 Econ because it's so useful. Enemy Controller, taking monsters, or just stopping them from attacking or protecting your monsters. Such a powerful card. I recommend with your tickets getting at least 2. 3 is best if you don't think you need anything else. Get 2, but 3 is best if you don't have anything else you want to get. Blue Dragon Summon is still good. It's a good Blue Eyes White Dragon, or any monster support. It supports Red Eyes, it supports Blue Eyes, it supports Dark Magician. If you want to support Legacy stuff, that's the card you want. Other than that, Aurora Wing not necessary, Chaos Command Magician not necessary at all, Bazoo not necessary, and Stim Pack. I think you can tell it's not necessary because I have 0 of it. Other than that, looking at the cards we have available here, Anti-Magic Arrows is another important card because it's one of the best cards for farming. So in this game, a lot of the cards can only be obtained by farming. And what I mean by farming is you basically challenge a duelist at a high level and you do as much as you can to ensure that you get the most points possible at the reward stage. And then you get a bunch of rewards and hopefully you get the good cards or good drops that you want. The reason Anti-Magic Arrows is important is because the main strategy is to get a monster with 10,000 or more attack and win the duel in that one turn, that one set of attacking, right? And so, the reason Anti-Magic Arrows is important is some duelists have cards that will stop you from attacking, but if you play Anti-Magic Arrows, your opponent won't be able to activate those cards. So, at least 1 is important for farming, 2 is useful for certain decks that actually run the card. As you can see, the deck I'm using right now has 2 Anti-Magic Arrows. Other than that, looking through here, trying to find out what's really, really great. Again, like I said, Enemy Controller, best card in the game. There's not too many great staples in here, but there still are some really, really great cards. Polymerization, it's a good card. You don't need it because you can buy it from the card trader, but still, you can get it from here if you really want to use fusions. Red Eye Spirit, if you're interested in running a Red Eyes deck, Red Eye Spirit is one of the most important cards, one of the best cards in the game for that. So I definitely recommend. What else do we have? For those of you who love Dragon decks, Totem Dragon is a great card for supporting Dragon archetypes. Union Attack, another really important card for farming. I recommend you get at least 2. It is super great, super useful, and you guys will have a lot of success with it if you farm with that card. And that's about it from these SR tickets. There's not too much great stuff to go around in terms of staples, but there are still some really good cards that are worth getting if you love certain archetypes. So if you like what do you call it? If you like spellcasters, this is a decent spellcaster card. If you like dinosaurs, Destroyosaurus is one of the best Destroyosaurus in the game. I destroy dinosaurs in the game. I guess there's not too much. These SR tickets are kind of disappointing. I don't even know what I'm gonna grab with these tickets. Cerberus is another deck. Sorry, another card you can use for farming. So if you want to pick up that, it's worthwhile. And yeah, that's about it. There's not too much here that's really that spectacular. Wow, I did not realize such a limited pool of cards. Kind of sad. As for the UR tickets, with these, pretty much get whatever you want, right? Nothing's too necessary for farming decks. Just get the cards you want to play. Yoga is good for farming decks. It's just a general good card. I recommend getting at least 1, maybe even 2 if you wanted. Other than that, pick the cards you want the most. If you're wanting dragons, Vanguard of Dragon is great, and it's not farmable. You're gonna have to buy it from Card Trader, so it's best to do it this way, so it's cheap. If you like Red Eyes, pick up Red Eyes. If you like Dark Magician, pick up Dark Magician. If you like Blue Eyes, pick up Blue Eyes. Like, you know, pick up the cards that you want that are your favorite. Again, whatever you want. If you're running Magnet Warriors, pick up Delta the Magnet Warrior. Great. Blue Eyes, another good pick if you're gonna run Blue Eyes is Kyberman. Kyberman is a card that you have to buy from Card Trader, and so getting it with a free ticket makes him super cheap. And Blue Eyes, you don't have to worry about using your free ticket on it because you can farm it. It's not that hard. So that's my opinion on these sort of things. Let's see, Toko's talking. You always try to get into games like Yu-Gi-Oh, but you don't know why card games are just hard to wrap your head around. I understand it can be really difficult. You wish more people watch the Yu-Gi-Oh streams because it's fun just to watch and talk. Yeah, no, I also wish more people watch the Yu-Gi-Oh streams. I think it'd be great. But sadly they do not. I mean, and I'm not going to complain. Like, my channel is not based around Yu-Gi-Oh. I haven't been doing Yu-Gi-Oh for very long, so I'm not surprised. But yeah, I definitely think, Toko, you watching me play right now, it is going to be very hard to wrap your head around. But if you play from the beginning, if you learn from scratch, I think that you can definitely learn it and you can enjoy it. If for some reason you still have yet to do so, be sure to hit that like button. Yes, thank you, Memi. Thanks for reminding everyone. And yeah, hopefully we can win this duel. Oh no, I'm using my Slifer deck.
You wanna be
I'm meant to be using Dinos, but apparently I'm using Slifer today.
my turn.
I have 2 big bang shot in hand. I think if I can beat anything with Slifer, it's this guy. So let's try it. Let us try it.
I summon a monster in attack position.
Oh no.
Face down. I set a card face down. I end my turn.
Come on, give me something good.
I draw.
Alright, we have 2 pieces of our final endgame combo.
Let's battle.
Whoops.
It's my turn.
We're not doing too bad, guys, so far. If we manage to pull off Slifer, we need some Slifer hype in the chat, alright? We need some Slifer hype. Oh god.
Let's have ourselves a battle.
Oh god.
You're in for a licking.
My monster's effect activates.
I'm not going to survive this next turn.
Here I go. I draw.
You what, Ra? You absolute what? I surrender. That's it. Nah.
Hate to admit.
Nah. Ra's disciple is a nitwit. It's literally dim-witted. I'm like, oh, I have 1, how great, and then I draw 2 in a row. Ah, oh, great. Good gameplay. Alright, let's switch back to the actual good deck. I just want to use Slifer if we're going to do a friendly duel. Because given how bad the deck is, it would make it easy for those of you in the chat who are new to the game to beat me. But no. Alright, let's do it. I'm probably not going to make the stream go for 3 hours. It's probably going to be the first one of our stream week to not go for 3 hours, but that's fine. With such, yo, I have never heard of that country. Interesting. But yeah, For those of you guys who did come out to the stream, thank you very much for coming out and hanging out. Even though a lot of you guys don't even understand Yu-Gi-Oh, you just want to hang out with me while I play games. That's awesome. I love that. But yeah, I'll probably cut it off somewhat soon. I'll play maybe 1 more or 2 more duels with this deck, and then I'll do a Blue Eyes deck for those of you who wanted to see it, and we'll call it a day. Let's Fossil Dig for this little dude. And then we'll set him and call it a day. We have a really bad hand for this, sorry, we have a really bad matchup and a really bad hand for this deck that we're versing. So hopefully, we can pull it off. Even Ancient Gear Castle is gonna get nerfed. If he summons him, if he uses it this turn, I'm gonna be tilted. Because it's supposed to be nerfed. Because the reason they're nerfing it is because instead of it being played at the beginning of the duel, it's going to be played at the beginning of his turn, which means it doesn't gain a token for my first summon, which I think is fair. He has another one. He has another one. No, that's fine. That's more than fine. Alright, sick.
Get ready. You're not prepared for this.
My Jirak tokens are here to defend my life points unless he summons Ancient Gear Golem, then I'm in trouble.
I draw a card.
Alright, we're not in the best shape, guys. We're not in the best shape whatsoever.
I summon a monster in attack. My monster's effect activates.
The fact that he's just building up tokens on those things is kind of scary. Not even kind of scary, it's very scary. Floodgate? That's horrendous. We're screwed. We're so screwed. I'm on a timer. Yep. Ancient Gear Golem. I'm about to take 3,000 direct damage. And there's nothing I can do about it. Not direct damage, but life point damage. If I could have drawn our boss monster, we literally got all the cards in this deck that don't benefit from I can make some kind of play. All right, we're gonna give it our best shot. We win. If he doesn't have Spear Creeper, we win. So what we're going to do is we're going to take his monster, tribute 1 monster to take it. We're going to tribute Jirak token, grab his golem. Then because his golem does piercing damage, we attack through the golem, dealing 2,000 damage to his soldier, dealing 2,000 damage, and then Black Ares attacks for game. Oh my goodness! I was wrong. We had a good hand. I was like, oh. Also, these damn dinos that I have aren't actually useful against this guy. But if I didn't have Black Ares to put his monster in defense mode, I would not have won. That's amazing. Wow. Shout out to the enemy controller top deck to win. Do you understand how powerful that card is now, guys? Do you see? Have you witnessed the glory of enemy controller? One card just literally let me steal his monster and attack the game with it and get game with it. How good was that? Wow, that's amazing. We have 90 victories this season. Dude, normally at this point in the season, like 20 days into the season, I'll be sitting like, I've only got 40 victories. What do? I have to get my 100 so I can get my SR card or my UR card. But this season, I've been playing a lot because I've been having fun with the game. I've been playing so many different decks. We've been doing some fun stuff. It's been good. I think for the first time ever, I hit 50 victories in the first 10 days of a season, which is kind of crazy. That was pretty great. It was great. That was amazing. I was like it all just kind of pieced together in my mind. My mind was like, oh, I'll switch his monster to defense position. I'll attack over with mine. Then I'll enemy controller and take his golem and attack directly. I'm like, but that's still not enough damage. And then I looked at it and I was like, wait, golem does piercing, which means I can do extra damage through the defense and then win the game by 100 life points. It was good. I like this guy's map. Again.
Turn.
Again, he gets a free token for my
Send a
monster.
monster face down. I second.
But we have Floodgate, which is going to be super useful. Wall of Disruption is a bit of a risk putting it down because I might not get to use it. There's only like one monster in his deck that can actually trigger it. Everything else prevents me from activating it. So, bad idea. But that one monster he probably runs 3 of. So, you know. No clue what just happened, but you can tell it was cool. Yeah. So basically what happened, Memi, was just to summarize. I used Enemy Controller, one of the best cards in the game. I sacrificed one of my monsters to take one of his monsters. And what that let me do was I could then attack his monster with his own monster. His other monster, sorry, with his own monster. And the monster that I took had the ability that lets it do damage through defense position. So normally defense position protects your life points. But because of his effect, I was able to attack through it, and I cheesed him, I guess, is basically the best way to say it.
Oh yeah. I summon a monster
I can't really,
in
like,
attack
destroy this
position.
dude. Kind of sucks.
Battle.
I don't even want to flip it face up, so we're not going to bother. I don't know how I can get over this guy. I mean, I can summon Jirak Hera, but I kind of want to summon him by his effect. Which is kind of a stupid thing to want to do, but it is what it is. Alright, what are you going to do, Crowler? Are you... What? Alright. Are you going to crash me? That's the question. Are you going to crash or are you going to attack my face down? Oh. Oh. Trust them to always just have the right card. Always have the Ancient Gear Beast on hand.
Far from over.
Trust.
Here I come.
Alright, let's
My
see.
turn.
What can we draw?
I draw a card.
Alright, Black Breakers can kill.
Not prepared for
This is why this card's amazing.
this. My monster's a
2100.
activate.
Switches his Ancient Gear Beast in defense when I attack, and he might have a face down to protect, but I don't care. I don't care one bit.
I'll trounce ya. My monster attacks. Not going to work.
Yeah, thought so. That's fine. That's fine. Protect. I don't care.
This is far from over. I end my turn.
Next turn I can destroy it. Now that I've ruled out all his back row, because if I tried to use Jirak Hera and attack, I would have been cheesed. He probably won't pay. Yeah, I didn't think he'd pay. He also probably has no monsters. I put my money on it. Just kidding. That's fine. Lock it down. I don't need the card. And I'll get to pop my effect and summon my stuff, which is good too. Because normally Gear Beast would stop my face down's effect, but because he's attacking the big boy with it, my little boy will actually get the effect off.
I draw
He's not going to attack with it, huh? Interesting.
from my hand. I activate a quick play spell.
Alright, we're going to Tribute Take now. This is a risky play. By all means. I'm going to Tribute Take. Oh, I'm an idiot.
I've been fossilized.
Oh, I forgot. Ram Metalmorph prevents him from being targeted by one spell card. And I just completely forgot, and I targeted the wrong monster. I was like, oh, I can take Electro, I can lock down his face down card, and then I can tribute it and attack and blah blah blah. But that was really, really, really bad. Did anyone else just see what? See, of course he had both of these. If he tilt. All it is tilt. I'm personally not a fan of Ancient Gears. I hate their deck. It's so annoying. Just, your back row? Yeah, it doesn't do anything. You just have to summon monsters faster than me. And I get tokens for your monsters. I get to tribute your... Basically, I get to tribute your monsters. It's like, oh, cool. Balance. Someone who likes Alexis. Oh, no. You better not. I think we might see some tilt right here, guys.
Time to stomp this.
Now it looks like we're okay.
You should not.
It looks like we are
My
okay.
turn.
We haven't seen our biggest of big boys yet. Have you noticed that? Also, given that this guy's using Holy Guard, I'm assuming Gladiator Beast. The stream went offline for a sec. Might have just been me though. No, I don't think I saw anything.
I activate
Yeah, Gladiator Beast. Perfect. I knew that's what it was. It's using a lot of Glad Beasts that I don't use. Even the card, I don't use that card. Like, draw 3 is great and all, but you don't really often have 2 Glad Beasts in hand, so it's kind of bricky.
I set a card. I set a card.
So I'm going to hope that he only has 1 Gladiator Beast monster.
Perfect. I summon a monster in a my turn.
And this is going to be my play.
I draw a card.
We're going to Fossil Dig. We're going to search out our 2000 attack monster.
Activate a spell.
Because, okay, one of the biggest weaknesses for Gladiator Beasts is that they don't run a lot of monsters, or normally you don't run a lot of monsters. And the reason that's a weakness is because if your opponent destroys one of your monsters, you're literally in the doghouse. There's not much you can do, right? Unless you draw another one. So hopefully this person only has that 1 monster. So maybe hopefully their card in hand isn't a monster. If that's the case, I summon my Jirak.
I summon a monster.
Hopefully don't get floodgated. Good. Now I go for battle.
Battle.
Activate my anti-magic arrows.
From my hand.
Now they can no longer protect their monster. And I destroy it.
You're in for a licking.
And now if they don't have another monster, they're in deep trouble. They're in some deep trouble.
Here I go. I special summon a monster.
And that's the end of my turn.
My turn.
Here I go. It's my turn. I draw.
Oh, Toko, Strings is a character in the game that if you beat him, you get Slifer the Sky Dragon.
Here I come.
That's like his thing.
I draw a card.
He gives Slifer. Alright. This is game. As I said, he had no monster in hand after shuffling those 2 in, which really screwed him over, because luckily for me, I have 2 anti-magic arrows. So I got lucky there too. He got unlucky, I got lucky, but that's how the game works. That is how the game works. And that's the game. Yeah, sorry. Strings is a character in the game. And when you so it's an event, it's a lifetime event. So no matter when you're playing it, he's there, and once you beat him, he will summon. You will receive Slifer the Sky Dragon. It's part of their 1-year anniversary celebration. But no matter when you do it, you can still get Slifer. You can get him at any point in time. Even if you start playing like 3 months from now, you'll be able to get him. The whole Strings thing and Slifer thing is a lifetime mission. It'll be around forever. All right. We've had some fun with Jirax. I think it's now time for us to try and have some fun with Blue Eyes, as Idiot Player recommended a while ago. So let's see what Blue Eyes deck that I have. Actually, real quick, I want to see that my opponent's deck. I want to analyze that, see what it was. Pretty interesting. In my opinion, they're running too many monsters. I think they're going to be pretty bricky with monsters, and this card isn't necessary because the deck is best run with less monsters, and if you do run less monsters, then this card won't work. I like how that card is this guy just in a different pose. He looks sick. He looks so sick. All right. How do you beat him? I'm actually not sure what cards he has, Idiot Player, because I at the time I had a really good deck that just destroyed him. So I don't know what the best strategy to beat him is. You might want to have to look it up. But I mean, if you can't beat him now, there's no rush. Just keep playing through the game until you have a better deck, and then you should be able to beat him no problem. Eventually. He's only level 20, so he's not going to be that difficult. All right. We're going to do Blue Eyes with Kaiba so we can get the animation. Let's see what deck I have for Blue Eyes. This is my Blue Eyes deck. It's probably not that good. Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look, see. Ew. It's a fusion deck. Let's do it. I'm probably going to lose a lot of duels, but we're going to try. We're going to try and get Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon out on the field for you guys as well. Let's give it a shot. Worst case scenario, I'll switch to casuals where it might be easier to summon. Well, Platinum rank 1 in his first season on rank, so maybe he's going to be the guy that I can actually beat with this deck. One guy. How much longer is the stream going to go for? I'm probably going to do like a few duels with this deck, and that might be the end of it, Toko. Probably not going to go for the 3 hours, like I said. I would love to, but 3 hours from now is a long time from now. Sorry, 3 hours is 45 minutes from now. I'm not sure I want to go for that much longer.
Duel, my turn.
Oh, good hand. Good hand.
I set a card. It's my turn.
I'm already I'm already in the toilet with this hand. Why do I have Ruryoku in this deck? Hello? What? I should get rid of that for more consistency. Oh, I didn't change my deck list, did I? I should do that real quick. I'll change it after the duel. And I'll update the deck as well. I'll make it something that's actually viable. I won't bother with Blood Ultimate. Okay. Free direct attack, sets a monster. Talent. Soul Res. That's good. That's good for us. Battle? No, we're not going to battle. We can't battle. So the basic idea of this deck is either summon Blue Eyes from my hand using monster or spell card effects, or use my trap cards like Soul Resurrection to get it from the graveyard. And this card here that I set down, it actually puts the Blue Eyes in the graveyard for me. Oh, Petin. Attack me, I dare you. I'll take it. I'll take the hit.
I set this monster face down.
Another one.
Time to battle. Let's do this. I attack your life.
I'll take the attack. That's fine by me. 100% okay. I could have used my Majesty with Eyes of Blue to then save me and then get Blue Eyes out on field, but that's not necessary just yet. I don't want to wait. I want to try and draw into something that can attack this man. Give him one more turn. I could summon Blue Eyes from my hand right now, but I have no spell and trap card space, so I'm an idiot.
It's my turn.
Which kind of sucks. But hopefully we'll figure this out.
I draw a card.
I was tempted to use this now, but I'll wait a turn. Because if he tributes summons right now, he's battling again. Alright, let's go for this. Just to free up some space. We send this guy to the graveyard. Then we target him so that he can no longer attack me. And that, we cool, end that phase, and the thing. And then at the end of their turn, I'm going to summon my Blue Eyes. With Soul Resurrection. Boom. See? Look at the strats.
Here's my face down card.
Boom.
My continuous trap active.
So, let's watch the animation. Let's do it. This is probably one of my least favorite animations in the game. I think the Blue Eyes White Dragon looks really derpy and inorganic as it flies around, but, you know, it is what it is. Like, the way it swoops in here kind of looks really weird. I don't know. You guys might like it, but I'm personally not the biggest fan. I think Red Eyes has my favorite animation. In fact, if you guys want, we can do a Red Eyes deck as well afterwards, so I can show you guys animation. I'll just have to build it. We're actually pretty close to summoning Blood Ultimate. Ew, no. Yo, if I can get Blood Ultimate Dragon in the first duel, I will lose my mind.
Will now battle.
Let's show this guy first.
Blue Eyes, lay waste to your enemy. White lightning.
He has a Karibo or Sphere Karibo in hand. And he's probably going to use it. He's probably going to use it. Yeah, I think streaming has been a huge success as well, my dude. I think it's been great. Obviously, this stream has probably been the least viewed, but I think it's still been fun. We've been hanging out, you know, all of us just chilling, talking some Yu-Gi-Oh. It's been good. It's been really good. He didn't even activate Petin's effect. What's his end game here? What's his end game? I'm very lost. But yeah, I actually thought that yesterday's stream was going to be a massive bomb. After the first few fights, I was so worried. I was like, good lord, like, what can I do? You know, like, what do you call it? I was so worried because I was like, this is not working out. These 1v1s suck. The gameplay, like the video, watching this must be boring. Playing it's not funny because we're lagging. But eventually, because we started doing, no, thank you. I think this guy might be trying to slide for the Sky Dragon me, and I'm not letting that happen. I'm 100% not letting that happen. Because he's just sitting there drawing cards. And I can't negate slide for summon. But yeah, I thought yesterday's stream was going to be a bomb, but eventually after the first hour, we ended up getting in a good rhythm going, please. I know I'm playing as Kaiba, not you, but Heart of the Cards. Heart of the Cards, give me Blue Eyes right now. Okay, I'm freaking out because even though I didn't get Blue Eyes, King of the Swamp acts as a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Which means weaken polymerization for Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Let's do it! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness. Let's go. Okay, now this is a juicy animation. I'm gonna shut up.
Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon.
Let's go. I haven't seen this animation in such a long time, man. I haven't seen it in so long. Because why would I? I never summoned this card. It's garbage. Don't. Just let me have the win. Please, let me have the win. Please, don't be like this. Don't be like this. Don't. Be nice.
Now's my chance. My monster's effect activates.
I've completed another flawless turn.
Why?
Will not lose. My turn.
I like the most streams I watched after uploaded. You reckon? I don't think that's the case. Maybe some of you guys watch it after upload, but I think a lot of you guys, I think it gets most of its views from you guys who are watching it. But yeah, I can't believe I got Blue Eyes Ultimate out. That's kind of crazy. Watch me get Manny to bug right now. It's gonna be great. Can I have a Blade Monster, please? I hate this man had Sweet Karibo, and then he's getting killed with Manny to bug. Watch, ready?
I attack with a monster.
He has another card he can activate. Oh, petting, okay. That's cool. Ninth animation, right? That was sick. I can't believe we pulled it up. I was like, oh, maybe after a few duels, we'll get Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. No, duel 1. We're amazing.
Now's the time. I special summon
Oh, he special summoned a Petting. Scary. Let's go. End duel. In turn, sorry, not end duel. I wish we ended the duel. You and your Sphere Karibo, Yugi. Yo, this is actually cool because he's using Sphere Karibo and I'm using, like, he's using a Karibo, which is Yugi's card. And I'm using Blue Eyes Ultimate as Kaiba. This is great. This is quality content. What's his end game? Is it Slifer? It feels like Slifer.
I tribute some my monster's effect activates.
Well, I have to discard a card? Whatever. Riryoku, dead card. Now what are you gonna do to me?
That's
It's
the end.
clearly obvious that my strength.
I draw.
Here I come.
I summon a monster in attack position.
Will now battle. Game over.
I attack with a monster.
Now, I reveal my face down card. My trap activates.
I'm gonna lose 1600, which means I still kill. My Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon still has so many attack points. That's insane. Also, we got a new subscriber, and that subscriber is Wei Chin Cheng. Hell, welcome to the channel, my dude. I hope you're enjoying the content. I'm sure you are if you subscribed. But yeah, you're witnessing the craziest duel of a lifetime where we actually summoned Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon using the heart of the cards, 100%. How do you unlock PvP? I think you just have to get to a certain stage, idiot player. You have to get to a certain level and you can do it. And hey, Purple Godful, welcome to the stream. Mumbai with Chain, Kunai.
Now you will call me the king of
12 stars, dude. 12 stars is wild. That was sick! Ladies and gentlemen, that was an amazing duel. Oh, I'm happy. I'm satisfied. The only thing that sucks about that is I'm pretty certain if I hadn't played my Blue Dragon Summoner and just attacked with Blue Eyes Ultimate, even after Wall of D, I still would have destroyed him, which would have been crazy. Would have been insane. Also, guys, for those of you who just joined in now, you missed a crazy duel. Not accidentally, I went into a duel with a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon deck, being like, oh, maybe in like 2 or 3 duels, one of them will get us the Blue Eyes Ultimate. No. Duel number 1. Heart of the cards, 2 of like 15, no, 2 of like 13 draw for the Blue Eyes Ultimate. Absolutely insane. What was this guy's archetype? What was he running? Did I not predict it? I'm telling you guys, when he flipped the Mecha Phantom Beast up, if he got those 2 tokens out, he would have summoned Slifer with at least 4,000 attack, I think. And that would have been the enemy. So Champion's Vigilance saved my life. That was wild. What a fun duel. What a fun duel. That was great. That was sick. Alright. Real quick, I'll take a screenshot of the deck list because I know that's obviously not up there. Is there any other boxes with variations of Karibo? There is. So there's regular Karibo, which you can get by you can get from certain events. I think that's the only way. You get it from certain events. But I'm sure one of those events will come back very, very soon. And that's about it. There also is a Karibo called Relink Karibo, but you have to level up Yugi Moto to level 40. So that's really difficult. What is this? What do you mean? What is this, Purple Gardevoir? I don't know what you're talking about. You mean this game? This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Let's edit this deck, shall we? Make it better. Make it better. Okay, let's dump you. Let's dump. Why? You can stay, Blood. Ultimately, you can stay. You can just chill out. 2 Soul Res is fine. Maybe Birthright is better, but I'll keep the 2 Soul Res. Keep the Majesty. We want Kid Moto, I think. Maybe 2 Kid Moto. Did I find it? Kid Moto. Maybe 2 Kid Moto. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in our deck that can summon Blue Eyes from the hand. And we have, what do you call it? We have 1, 2, 3 that can search for it and 3 that are Blue Eyes. So this is going to be an interesting deck. And we have room for 1 more card. Ew, not, no, we want you back. Not Polly. What else goes in the Blue Eyes deck? Stamping Destruct. Maybe we put that in. Yeah, I don't know. Is the Kirby squad still here? I think, yeah, I think you and Idiot Player are the Kirby squad. Yo, imagine if I defuse on him. Imagine if I defuse. That'd be crazy. What else is good for Blue Eyes? Bladed cards. Yo, Burst Stream? Nah, not worth it. Not worth it. Generic spell and traps then? Like a Floodgate, lol. Yeah, why not? That'll do. This should be a little more consistent. Or maybe we should have more monsters. What else can... Okay. Oh, I know what I need. Do we need it? My Rage Dragon. That says Mia. My Rage. Alright, we're doing it. This is going to be a deck that we're going to do for Blue Eyes. Do you guys want me to, do you guys want me to do a Red Eyes deck as well so you guys can see what Red Eyes looks like? Like the animation? If you want that, let me know. I'm down. Ooh, we have a new subscriber, and it is Kirby Squad just subscribed. Hello, Kirby Squad. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. I'm sure you're never going to go away. I'm hearing that in chat. That Kirby Squad can never go away. So shout out to the Kirby Squad. Massive shout out to you guys. Let's get this print screen going, shall we? Boom. I wasn't clicking on the game. That was print screen, not F12. Boom. So this is our Blue Eyes deck. This is our Blue Eyes deck. So just a quick rundown, guys. Actually, no, I already gave a quick rundown. If you guys don't understand, which you probably don't, I understand. We're just going to move on. You guys can, you know, learn as we go. Why am I typing your name? I don't know. I'm just thinking about you, Purple Gardevoir, because you showed up in the stream, and I was like, you know what? Mia's a great subscriber. You know, Purple Gardevoir is great. Dude, seriously, though. Like, your profile picture, like, the actual aesthetics of a Purple Gardevoir looks so sick. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's do it. Are we gonna gain a rank using Blue Eyes?
There's only one champion.
Blue Eyes?
Me.
Blue Eyes?
I will defeat you. Kaiba, duel.
I would have Kaiba! Love it. I'm sorry. That was really loud. That put him in really loud. I love when Yugi just yells Kaiba. It's so dumb, but it's so funny at the same time. Oh, set a card face down, huh? That's... Can we, like, not? No? Blue Eyes, White Dragon.
I'll play this. I summon a monster
Eh.
in attack position.
Let me set my card, thank
Set a
you.
card face down.
Ha! No more trap cards, fool!
Battle.
Oh, attack, thank you.
Don't blink. I attack with a monster.
Once you can change this card to face end. If this card flips someone, target one spell trap card, your opponent controls, destroy the target. Oh. Yo, in before my opponent has only battle step thingos. Red Eyes deck sounds cool. Alright, we're doing it. Red Eyes is happening next. We'll do it. It is, dude. Purple God looks amazing. I want one. I want it to be the shiny.
Reveal my face down card. I activate a quick play spell.
Enemy controller. What are you doing? What? You
Get ready. My turn. Draw.
guys? I think I've been bamboozled. I don't know what this man's doing, but it's something else.
Watch closely. I summon a
Okay, let me get into battle phase.
Now's my chance. I use my face down card.
Damn you!
My trap activates.
I knew you would.
battle. Watch.
I knew you would. That's why he used Econ, so he could put Massive Morph down.
It's my turn.
Stop me from that. Next turn I can just go for Blue Eyes if I wanted to. And if he summons a monster in face-up attack position, I can just dingus it.
I set this monster face down.
Right. I think I won't summon Blue Eyes. Wait, I could wait.
My turn.
Oh, I can target any monster on the field. We don't need to set that. We can just hold that in hand. We can summon another Blue Dragon Summoner so we can get more damage through. And let's go battle phase.
Monster battle.
What's his face going to do to me?
Now,
That's the question.
I attack with a monster.
Warm Worm? That's fine. Mill me. Mill me. Show me your Blue Eyes in here. No, okay, fine. Whatever. But now, he can't activate trap cards. He needs Econ to win the duel.
Attacks your life points directly.
I think he loses.
I can still turn this duel around.
My monster
See-
attacks your life points directly.
That's how you make a good Blue Eyes deck, guys. You just need the best Blue Eyes deck works by just winning because you have him in hand. That's all you need. I thought Yugi was a kid, but in the game his voice sounds super deep. So Toko, in the anime, Yugi is a kid. Well, he is a kid, but he has the Millennium Puzzle, which puts the Pharaoh inside it. That which means he's like linked with the Pharaoh, and the Pharaoh is basically like Yugi's kind of like the Pharaoh reincarnated kind of thing. And so the Pharaoh is older, and it's the Pharaoh who sounds deep and, adulty. Adulty? Is that a word? Cool. Yeah, we made it to Plat 5 with Blue Eyes. I mean, Blue Eyes is a Plat 2 deck, and it is good. You just saw that. That was great. And honestly, we only won that because of that last-minute addition of, what's his name? Of Mirage Dragon. So shout out to Mirage Dragon. Let me show you real quick. So, this is the Yugi you're thinking of, right? He's a kid. And hang on. You can hear his voice real quick, and you can hear what he sounds like.
I must hone my skills and become a better duelist.
See how he does sound like a kid? Because this is Yugi himself, right? But when he duels throughout the series, the Pharaoh kind of takes over. So the Pharaoh is inside the puzzle here. You see that right there? The Pharaoh's soul is inside the puzzle. And so when the Pharaoh comes out, he sounds like more like an adult.
It's time to duel.
Like that. Alright, so should we go one more with Blue Eyes, or should we just go Red Eyes right now? I think we'll go one more with Blue Eyes. No, we'll go Red Eyes right now. Let's go with Red Eyes. I have to build it. You know what? No, we'll go one more because we only just put the deck list on the side. We might as well go for more than one duel with it while it's there. Yo, Purple Gardevoir. I would use Kunai with Chain, except I don't have it. I don't have it. I opened up as many free packs as possible, and then I opened up all the sale packs. Like the special sale cheap packs from the box, and I still didn't get Kunai with Chain, so I can't. So sad face. But yeah, that's some fun lore about Yugi for you.
Here comes my best shot.
This battle will
It's our destined duel.
So, I I switched my deck, and this isn't Blue Eyes, but it's Dark Magician, so it works. It's fine. I didn't realize I changed. I forgot that while I was messing around showing you Yugi that I changed my character off Kaiba. So it feels bad, but we're here.
My hand, I activate a continuous spell.
You got Kunai in a few openings? Yeah. I don't really mind. Card
Summon a
Trader.
monster in a tap. From my hand, I activate
That's a
an
strat,
equip
my dude.
spell. I activate an equip spell. My monster's effect activates.
This could be bad. Actually, this could be good. Whether we win or lose, we are going to see something glorious. If we lose, we're going to get to see Exodia. If we win, we're going to get to see Dark Magician pop off, and then we'll switch to Red Eyes. So don't mind the thing on the side there. We're not running Blue Eyes deck. We accidentally swap cat. Red Eyes Mill.
Activate a spell.
This is a glorious deck. I remember when Exodia first came out, Red Eyes was and he's gonna summon Red Eyes with Spirit. That's ridiculous.
I end my turn.
It's my turn.
He has protection as well. That's absurd.
From my hand,
Nani, dudes. This is crazy.
my ever-faithful companion,
Dark Magician. Yeah, I guess you can use Kunai with Chain. Idiot player. I guess you can. I guess you can. Oh my god. Red Eye Spirit.
My trap activates. Come forth. I special
See, he
summon
has
a
that
monster.
protect. He has that life
set
point
this
protect,
card face down. I set a
which
card.
is good for him. Sadly, I can only set my Legion, but I can destroy his
I
monster.
set this monster face
And I can lose next turn.
down. Time to battle. Go, Dark Magician. Dark. That's the end.
He gets to draw one card, he shuffles in it, but he cannot physically have Exodia this turn. So we might have this because of Old Mate.
Continuous spell.
He's gonna shuffle it in, that's fine. Do I get to see it? No, I don't. What's he drawing? Don't forfeit, please.
Face down.
Alright,
I'm
that's a
finished
monster.
with my turn.
I will not lose.
What do we want?
Part of the cards.
Well, no, we have game. We have game.
Still
We have game. So we summon Magician's Rod,
draw. All right.
and he searches out ourselves 1,000 Knives.
Monster's effect activates.
And what 1,000 Knives will do is 1,000 Knives will protect our life points. I see you there, Peppergard. Sorry, Toko. Nani the censored. Nani the beep.
The spell card. 1009.
I always love saying it emphasizing the separate syllables because I don't know if you guys have watched. You probably haven't watched Guns Blazing. He's another Yu-Gi-Oh YouTuber. And he's always like, Nani, my dudes. Like, it's so funny. Like, normally I'd be like, Nani? But the way he says it, like the whole Nani, like two separate syllables, is so funny. I love it. It's hilarious. Like, not obviously it always is two separate syllables, but the way that he emphasizes the two separate syllables is so great.
My monster
I should have attacked last with DM.
attack your life points.
It's alright. See, Dark Magician attacks and he just throws his rod at them because Magician's Rod goes for the second attack. It's great. It's great.
I win.
How good is that? The ending chat. I lost. I win. Like, so good. Just Yama Yugi just rubs in. I win. You lose. How does it feel? Right, so we had a cheeky DM duel in there. And I guess, you know what, now that I've messed up, we're gonna go to Red Eyes. I don't think I have a good Red Eyes build in progress, but I can try and build one real quick. Actually, I want to see. Actually, no, we can see that later. Let's go with
Time to
Joseph of the Wheelers. Let's not use Slifer because I don't want to tilt myself. Where's Red Eyes? Where's Red Eyes? Where's Red Eyes? We don't have it. How do I not have a Red Eyes deck on Joey? That's just not okay. Delete this Gemini Trap deck. It's not garbage, but I don't want to use it. Let's go Red Eyes. Red dash eyes. Boom. All right. What else? What skill can he even use for this? Joey has no good skills for this. Roll and boost would work, but that's pretty bad. Tell me how to get the purple God of War in game. Okay, listen. This is just do this. Homebrew, edit Pokemon game, put Pokemon skin in game. Boom. I could do that, but I don't want to. Let's see. Now let's last game. No, we can't win with last game. God damn it. We put some Mirage Dragon, I reckon. Mirage Dragon's great. Mirage. And then you can put Ancient Rules in too. Rules. Is this a bad idea? 2 redstone. There's only 3 targets. That sounds like a bad idea. It feels like a bad idea. Checking the floodgate, checking the mirror wash here. And stamping to struck, maybe? I have a lot of cards that rely on red as being my hand. Is that a bad idea? I think it might be a bad idea. We want 1 Ancient Rules. And 1 stamping to struck. Where the hell are you? 2 stamping to struck? This deck looks bad. Really bad. I forgot what my good red eyes build was. I might actually have it on Alexis. Let me have a look. Actually, I might not have it on any character. Lol. I'll take the screenshot now, just in case we keep it. But I don't think this is a good. I don't think this is a good build. I actually have to get a deck editor. Who else has red eyes? Oh, I got rid of it. Damn it! No! I don't think any of my characters have my red eyes deck anymore. I think I just binned it completely. Oh, Vigilance! That's one card I'm forgetting. Alright, forget this whole Ancient Rules garbage. And forget Mirage Dragon. Alright? We're doing it the hard way. Not the hard way, we're doing it the good way. This way. And then Vigilance. Vigilance. This could work. Hopefully. Alright. This is our thing. Alright. Let's update the layout. And then I'll read the chat because I know you guys have been talking to me and I have been ignoring you. Alright. This is our terrible red eyes deck. That's what's been happening. What about Violet Gardevoirs? Or Magenta? Yo, guys, we're getting too deep with this whole Gardevoir color scheme thing. It's gonna blow me away. Wait, it seems I changed generations fast. Wait, talking about me or someone else? Well, I missed a lot, actually. Winnings for casuals. Every purple Gardevoir is the purple Gardevoir. I mean, that's why she has the. She's not just called a purple Gardevoir. She's the purple Gardevoir. Hey, what's up, Nix? Welcome to the stream. We're coming to a close kind of soon. But if you want, we can duel right now. If you'd like me to put up a what do you call it, a duel room, we can do that right now. We can have some fun in the duel room if you're willing. Chum says, I doubt we're gonna go into 3 hours today. That's like 45 minutes away. Just 15 more minutes. Yo, you're not wrong, hey. It's because we had fun with the blue eyes deck, and then I was like, you know, let's do some red eyes too. All right, we might as well. 15 more minutes, we'll do it. But Nix, if you're willing to duel, we can do a duel room right now. Just let me know in chat if you want to do that. But before we do that, let's try and do one rank duel with this red eyes deck. and hopefully it goes well. In fact, this one rank duel might even take us to the 3-hour mark. I feel like right now, I think Toko, every single stream has been, this one might not make it to 3 hours, but we'll see. Fast forward to 3 hours. Oh, hey, we made it to 3 hours. All right, I'll put a duel room in Nick's just after this duel. I didn't want to have to wait forever for a response, so I figured I'd just get into a duel. Yo, nice mat, dude. Where'd you get it?
Step right. Do you do? It's my turn.
My Baggio.
And I activate a spell.
Let's send my dude Red Eyes. So at the very least, at the very least, we're going to get to summon the Red Eyes and see the animation. Whether or not we win or not, that's a different story. Is this guy mind scan? Yeah, he's mind scan. Cool.
I set a card. Let's do this. I summon a
All right.
my turn.
That's it. We are going to do it.
Draw.
I'm actually very afraid of what this guy might be using. He could be using Dark World, to be honest. Alright, what are you gonna use, bro? What are you gonna use? I like Pegasus's music. It's good. Quality. Quality. I can activate my card right now if I really wanted to. I'm not gonna. Man, I remember when Red Eyes was like meta, and I got to use it like and climb the King of Games with it. That was so fun, man. And then they just literally put Red Eyes in the bin. They put Red Eyes Spirit to 2. They put Vigilance to 1, and that so sucks because Red Eyes Zombie Dragon is still good, but Red Eyes Original Dragon just garbage.
From my hand, I activate a ritual spell.
Nani? What are you summoning though? Is it gonna be? You finally made gold 1 Nix? That's awesome, dude. That's so cool.
I'd like you to meet my monster. My monster's effect
Benton.
activates.
The Cyber Angel. So I'm not gonna use Red Eye Spirit until they summon Dakini. And if they summon Dakini, we pretty much lose. So good times. Good times. Judging by how slow this guy is playing, this is gonna be a 3-hour stream. Cyber Angel E to 10. Oh my god.
Well now, I tribute summon a monster. My monster's effect activates. My monster's effect activates.
Hold up. I activate.
Alright guys, you ready for animation time? Let's do it.
My trap activates.
Red Eyes Black Dragon. My favorite animation in the whole game.
Red Eyes Black Dragon.
This pal of mine is a super rare monster. Such a lame intro for the god. Why not using the secret card called Kirby? Yo, real talk. Karibo is like the Kirby of this game. Like, no lie. Sphere Karibo is the Kirby, but how cool was that animation and that end screen?
Time to battle. Take this.
I don't feel like this guy's doing well.
With a monster. My monster's effect activates.
He's gonna bounce back.
I end
No
my
one
turn.
messes with Joey.
He has... Hang on.
It's mine.
So his hand now is that card. That card. Cyber Angel Edison. He can summon though. He can summon.
I set a card. Battle. Go Red Eyes.
Alright, we get one direct attack. He can no longer see my face downs.
Just getting warmed up.
We can bring back a Red Eyes if we need to. He can ritual summon this turn. He has 4 cards. Or 5 cards.
I summon a monster in attack.
I've been bamboozled.
My monster's effect activates.
Alright. Hopefully you can pull this off. You're not wrong. Cyber Petite Angel is the Kirby. It is the Kirby. You got me good. You're not wrong. Send all the help. What are you summoning?
I activate a ritual spell.
Oh my god, a ritual spell. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's Edited.
Begin. My
Hashtag OMG. I can't believe it. Do you have Dikini in hand already, dude? Because if so, I'm in the bit. Primal Nani? What am I versing, dude?
I activate a ritual spell.
Nani? Guys, help, I'm scared.
Let the fun begin.
Guys, what does Vinu do?
Monster's effect activates.
Yo, do I have Econ in this deck?
Time to battle. Here I go. My monster attacks.
That won't keep me down.
What's my deck list? Oh, my deck list is losing. Cool. Awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. I can't win with this deck right now.
Activate a ritual spell.
Wait, what's happening?
I'd like you to meet my monster.
Here I go.
My turn.
I draw.
I can't even use this card, can I?
I activate my face down card. My trap activates.
I shouldn't have done that.
Red eyes.
Where's my card of the red stone when I needed it?
Let's battle.
Yes. Did you hear that? Yes.
Inferno fire blast.
That's so creepy. Oh, wow. This deck needs Econ, man.
My turn.
Needs draw power, needs Econ.
My turn. I draw.
I can't believe I'm getting memed by Venu. That's game.
Battle.
That's crazy, man.
Prepare yourself.
I cry every time. That's a cool deck. I didn't expect to win, but it was good. Also, Nix, let's get into a duel room. So get ready. I'm gonna put the code in chat real quick. By the time you hear me, like by the time you hear me say it, it'll be about the same time. So let's do it. I don't mind that loss. Let's have a quick gander at his deck. Yeah, it's not the best thing in the world. It's kind of all over the place with ritual spells, but hey, it's interesting. I like it. I like that he's kind of trying to bend the bend the archetype a little bit. Dual room, create room with maximum capacity of 10 people, because why not? Confirm. And room ID, copy. Boom. Dual room ID. Boom. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it, Nix. Let's do it. I'm gonna be chilling here, trying to use. Actually, let's edit the deck a little bit. I don't think I need these guys. I think instead we can nab up some enemy controllers. Because these, okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 targets for monsters. Sorry, 9 targets for monsters. Because these guys are monsters too. Because these guys summon me red eyes for free, pretty much. Maybe we drop one of these for Econ, and then put 2 Econs and another monster. But what monster would we put in? What monster would we put in? I need help. I don't know how to red eyes anymore, guys. It's been so long. Vanguard? That's a bad idea. No, that's a good idea. It's a decent idea. See, the problem with this deck is it works well with balance. Without balance, it doesn't work, period. So look, this is Relink Karibo, and this is the other Karibo. Alright, John Doe, if you want to duel, just you can see the duel room ID in the chat. just join up and we can have some. We can throw down a little bit, but not for too long. I'm probably only gonna do one duel each because I need to end the stream at some point. Well. Screw it, YOLO. Let's go. 6 monsters in my deck. You know what? Hang on.
No one messes with Joey Wheeler.
Let's copy this deck onto someone who has balance, and then we'll actually win the duel. Trust me. Copy this deck. Who has balance? I know Alexis has balance. I think you have balance too, my dude. Well, forget Destiny, is that trash? And then balance, perfect. Alright, hang on. I'll be in the door room in a second.
Get ready.
So we're not gonna see the animation, but we're gonna get to hopefully succeed. Nix, the reason some cards glow is because they're either glossy or prismatic. So every time you get a card, there's a small chance that the card will be glossy or prismatic. And if they are, then they have that special look to them. It doesn't mean anything apart from the fact that they look cooler. That's it. And it just kind of shows off that they're a little bit rarer and, you know, whatnot. That's kind of how it goes. That's pretty much all there is to it. But I like them. I like having glossies and prismatics. I spent a lot of rare jewels on that prismatic red eyes because I want one. Because I've already had a red eyes prismatic. Sorry, I had a dark magician and a blue eyes prismatic, and I was like, why don't we have a red eyes prismatic? I should get one, so I did it. All right, Nix, let's do this. Let's do this. I might be a little bit out of your league, but I'm also not using the best deck in the world, so we should have a fun balanced duel. I'm keen to see what you're running. Ooh, a 30-card deck. You don't see those very often. With peak performance.
Let's see. My turn. From my hand, I activate a spell.
Let's dump one. Yeah, don't like starting with Red Eyes Spirit in hand, because now I can't use any more Red Eyes Insights. I need to draw cards from the Red Stone. Let's see, what's the play to make? What is the play to make? Are you spectating, John Doe? Good, that means you're at least in the duel room. And then, what do you call it? Afterwards, after me and, oh yeah, I see you in spectating now. I see it says one spectator on the thing. Yeah, when you're done spectating, we can duel next. This is why you love Pokey Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, my favorite. What? You bamboozled me. The Shard of the Greed. I'll allow it. Or will I?
Let's do this. I summon a monster in attack position. From my hand, I activate an equip.
What? Are you trying to resurrect my Red Eyes? Yeah, not happening. Not happening. Good try. Not happening. Yo, this duel is gonna be 3-hour mark. Yeah, that's good, Joe. I hope you stop watching the stream. No, I said Pokey, but it switched to Yu-Gi-Oh! Lol. That could have been so dangerous. That means we're gonna tie, right? If we're gonna tie for attack.
My monster's effect activates.
Yo, this combo deck is kind of crazy. What's he summoning? He gets a free normal monster with 0 attack and 0 defense. What's gonna be? Yeah, no, exactly. That's a fair way to do it, John. So you don't see my cards if
signed up to
Ooh, some blue eyes animation. Let's go. Let's go. Boom. Blue eyes versus red eyes. Even though it's gonna be the Tefnut, that kills me.
battle.
No.
Duel Links.
All right.
With a monster.
How do the cards guide me? Cards of the redstone. Give it to me.
Destiny heroes are far I draw.
Do you see that? Do you see this? I asked and I received. It's called being king of games. So, Red Eye's Insight is now a dead card because I can't actually search any more Red Eye Spirit, but it doesn't matter.
I'm setting a card. Look and learn. I summon a monster in attack position.
Don't be Floodgate, please.
See how you like this. Here's my face down card. I activate a quick
what?
play spell.
Alright, I gotta get rid of that child green now. That's it for my turn.
My turn.
Here I go.
You have one card to bring it back. One card to bring it back. What's it gonna be?
Draw.
Yo, shout out to the heart of the cards. Hey, holy everything. That was amazing.
I set.
That was amazing. Alright. What's it gonna be?
I end my turn.
My destiny heroes are far I draw.
Ooh, Red Eye's Wizard!
Look and learn. I summon a from my
I
hand.
activate the spell card. Stabbing Destruction. Skadoosh. Ooh, Trap Jammer.
This can't be happening.
My trap activates.
Get my shiny Red Eyes back out again.
Look and learn.
And that's it.
Let's back.
That's the game, baby. Well done, Nick. That was good. You almost got me. That was good. You almost got me.
Must be some mistake.
If I didn't have Red Eye Spirit, you would have stolen my Red Eyes and it would have been game over.
Destiny's got your back.
And then the Stim Pack, that surprised me too. I was not expecting the Stim Pack. That was good. And then what, that made us tie? That was pretty crazy. Good duel, my friend. Good duel. Now, John Doe, I'll let you get in for one duel as well. So let's jump in. I'll jump into table 2, and then you and I can duel on table 2. Yeah, Nix, if you had Rebirth, I would have been in trouble. I would have been in a lot of trouble. In fact, this deck doesn't really do well with dealing with stronger monsters, lol. So, if you manage to get your Blue Eyes out on the field with its full attack, I would have been trouble. I like the combo though. I like the Tefnut target to normal summon, to normal monster to auto charge. That's actually pretty cool. I like that strat. That's really sick. That's really, really sick. Alright, I'm going to assume that's you, John Doe. Let's do it. You both have the whoops, I didn't mean to hit cancel. You both have the Vagabond symbol. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, let's do it. Ishizu. Nani? Alright, cool, John Doe. I'll talk to you in a little bit. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me, though. No, but you'll be able to hear what I'm saying. Let's do it. Balance.
The future is predetermined. And
As long
We get it, dude. The future's predetermined. Cool story, bro. Yo, Ishizu's music is also pretty fire. Not gonna lie. I think Ishizu and Odeon both share it, so it's kind of tilting because I hate versing Odeon.
I set a
You had the Egyptian gods in your deck? That's sick, dude. Actually, I should try my Slifer deck some other time. I should try refine it and make it better. Because I want Slifer to be fun to duel with, but, you know, my luck is just terrible.
it's my turn.
Stabbing Destruction! Or Redstone. Nani. Alright. We Insight first.
From my hand.
Because there's a chance if we Redstone, we can Insight and Brick. We're going to send Red Eyes Wyvern to the graveyard. From my hand. I'm an idiot. No, why? I meant to send it from the deck. My bad. Well, worst things could happen. Then we go Redstone. And we send red eyes from my hand. We draw 2 cards. We send a card from a deck to the graveyard. Yes. We send this red eyes to the graveyard. Then we set to an end.
Set a card.
And the best part about this set to an end, battle. That's what I meant to do. End. Activate red eyes Wyvern.
Monster's effect activates.
And summon the red eyes Black Dragon. Skadoosh.
Strength. I
Your
special
move.
summon a monster.
John Doe. Your move.
I knew you would do that.
Excuse me.
My face down.
Can we like
My turn.
not though?
I draw.
The adhesion trap hold
Envision
tilt.
your downfall.
Freya? Nani? You have a spectator, I see you. I see you, big dog, I see you. Alright. Show me what you've got, Ishizu. Ishizu Ishtar. If that is your real name. Obviously not. Obviously not. Yeah, when I saw you use that trap card, the spell card, I was like, wait,
Activate a spell.
I've seen that before. What does it do? No. Of course, you picked the right one. Feels bad. But yeah, nah, Nix. When you targeted my red eyes, I was like, nah, I can't let that happen. Because if you got it, I lost the duel. So I had to use my insight to make sure I grabbed it first.
Face down.
And it was pretty
I
juice.
set a card face down on the field.
Well, I know what that monster is.
I
You'll
end
see
my turn.
why I'm a pro. I draw.
Alright. Go for the stamping struck.
From my hand, I activate a
I'll
spell.
hit the left card, shall we?
You will regret
What is
that.
justice?
I set a card. I set a card. Let's battle.
Let's go, my half attack red eyes. Attack his face down monster. By Freya
I reveal my face
and
down.
buy life points.
My trap activates.
Let's go, red eyes.
Look and learn. Crush it.
Boom.
I attack you directly.
Doing good.
Spade.
We're doing good.
I'm ending my turn.
My turn.
We're doing good.
I draw.
Yeah, if you got that red eyes Dix, it would have been GG. Luckily, I had my spirit.
I set a card face down on the field. I end my turn.
Face down fear
You'll
spell, lol.
see why I'm a pro. I draw.
Vigilance, it's all over. It's all over.
Time to battle. Check.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing one more duel. And I'm going to use Slifer. Why can't I scroll? I'm going to do one more duel and it's Slifer time, alright? It's Slifer time. Let's do it. Let's Slifer it up. Yep, cool. We got that. Let's do it. Set deck. Set character. Let's do it. So whoever wants to verse me, come to table 1, and we can duel. How does that sound? I just want to do one last duel, trying out. See if I get Slifer to pop off. Yeah, GG Jojo, it was a good duel. You couldn't get a monster? Yeah, man. Sometimes that happens. That's why I love to run balance as my ability, because it guarantees I have what I need in hand to start off with, and then I just have to put faith in the heart of the cards after that. Which is, I mean, I believe in the heart of the cards. Alright, so this is going to be last duel. You enjoying the game, Idiot Player? I'm glad you are. Hopefully next time I stream it, you guys will be a little bit further into the game, and hopefully have a little more luck. And hopefully we'll be able to do it. What was it you were saying about the stream not being 3 hours? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't recall ever saying that. Show me proof.
Kyber.
I'll show this duel. My turn.
Oh, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. I know why I'm tilted. And I'm going second, which means I get to draw more cards.
I activate a
The Shard of the
continuous
Greed.
spell.
I said I didn't think it would be 3 hours. But here we are. It's because, like, At the beginning, the viewer engagement and like viewers wanting to battle was pretty low, but now you guys are getting into it, and I'm like, let's do it.
It's my turn.
Alright,
I
let's do it.
draw.
That's a good pickup.
I end my turn.
It's my
This is how you play Yu-Gi-Oh! You don't put cards down, you just sit there, chill. I wish I had Dekoichi instead of Kuribo. Dekoichi like, protects me from an attack, and I don't have to get obliterated. Surviving turn 5 is going to be the real struggle.
summon a monster in attack position.
I'm a madman, so I'm taking both.
Battle.
I'm taking both attacks. Nani?
My monster attacks your life points directly.
Taking it. I'm taking both attacks.
Duel Links. My monster attacks your life points directly.
If I draw a slide for next turn, I'm summoning him.
Ain't over till it's over.
Heart of the cards.
I'm not giving up.
Flawless
Guide me.
Losing. I draw.
Perfect pickup.
Set a monster.
It's clearly
Guess my
obvious that
turn's
my
done.
strategies are superior to yours. My turn.
Let's do it. Let's see what you've got, Kaiba. You getting hyped for tomorrow? Tomorrow's gonna be good. Tomorrow's gonna be good. I'll make sure I build my teams tonight, so that way I'm ready for tomorrow. We can get started on time, because I've been late for all those streams, I think. Because I'm just a meme. I'm just a meme.
I draw. I activate a continuous spell.
See, this is the hard part. Now he has a lot of cards in hand, and I'm in trouble. But I can survive 3 attacks with no piercing damage, so I could be alright. I could be fine. But I don't know what I'm gonna discard. Last gamble. Last gambage. Well, I'm gonna get 2 cards though before I have to gamble, so it should be alright. It should be alright. The suspense is killing me, guys. The suspense is killing me.
From my hand, I activate a spell.
Oh, sword and shield. Right. I thought that was stop defense. I was like, no, what? Why would you sword and shield your own monsters? I'm confused. It's gonna be the last stream for Stream Week. You're not wrong, but it's alright because Stream Week is gonna pave the way for more streams than ever. I'm probably gonna aim for at least 2 streams a week.
Card can stand up.
I think that'll be amazing if we can pull off 2 streams a week. And like, I'm gonna aim for minimum 2, maybe 3. And before I was like 1 a week, but I would miss it and then just wait till next week to do it. I'm definitely gonna allocate a lot more time and put a lot more effort into making sure streams can happen, because these are great. You guys enjoy it. I enjoy it. Like, it's glorious. And of course, I'm gonna do more variety as well. I'm probably not gonna do more viewer battle streams in the week, but I'll definitely be doing more.
My monster's effect activates.
What do you call it? Was that Ra's disciple? Koichi. Yeah, I'll grab you. Why not? Okay, how much of a madman am I? Should I wait 1 more turn?
I've
This
completed
duel ain't
another
looking too good
flawless
for me.
turn.
I draw. I set a monster.
1 more turn. 1 more turn. 1 more turn.
My turn.
Yeah, guys, like Memi said, make sure you hit that like button, because more likes equals more streams. That's literally just how it works. Literally how it works. This might have been a bad idea, because I'm using 2 cards in my hand to draw 2 cards. No, never mind. We're not using Kuribo's. We're Gucci.
Blue eyes, lay waste to your enemy. White
All right.
lightning.
Let's do it. I swear, if that face down card ends my career. Ew. Another Ra's disciple? Yuck.
I'm not giving up.
Another
Because
flawless
lose.
turn.
Let's do it.
I draw.
Hey, Kuribo. Welcome to the squad. Activate skill. Wait, no, not yet. Summon Ra first.
Here we come.
If I don't draw Slifer, I'm a tilt, alright? I'm gonna be on full tilt.
Okay. I special summon a monster. Let's do this.
Alright, we should have
Special
this.
Summon a monster.
Activate skill. Last gamble. We'll send 2 sphere creepers. We get 6. Let's go, baby.
From my hand,
Let's go, baby. I summon Slifer, the Sky Dragon. Let's go.
I tribute summon a monster.
My dude.
Battle.
I'm not doing it for the memes.
Lights out.
Please don't have a face down to stop me. I know I can anti-magic arrows, but I want to do the 8,000 attack to the game in one go. Still game, baby. Let's go.
So this is what it feels like to be the coolest in the world.
And that
I won because
That-
you were just dueling me. You were dueling a whole team.
that
My
is
buddies always have my back.
the most crazy end game of my life, and that is how we end the stream. What are you guys saying in chat? So far, the longest stream of Stream Week was yesterday's Smash stream. In a few minutes, and I'll beat that. You're not wrong. I will beat that in a few minutes, but I am going to end it off here with that incredible end duel. That has to be how it goes. That slide over the Sky Dragon duel, the 6 roll, the exact lethal, like that's perfect. That has to end here. So it was a good stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We didn't have anywhere near as much viewers as we had for every other stream, but it was great regardless. And again, it's not about how many people watch. It's about like just hanging out. We talk, we chill, we play some games. That's what the stream's all about. So if you guys enjoyed the stream, as you guys have mentioned a couple times in the chat, as my mods have mentioned, make sure you hit that like button. And of course, if you want to see more streams in the future, which will include a lot of things, including Duel Links, Pokemon, even Smash maybe. Hit that subscribe button also. And yeah, tomorrow is going to be the last day of Stream Week, but a lot of the good things are going to be happening. And Stream Week has, in my opinion, paved the way for a lot of good things. So a lot of big changes are coming. I'm going to talk about them a little bit in tomorrow's stream. But I'll probably make a video about it on the next day as well, and we'll see how that goes. Like, a lot of things are coming. Merch is coming. Discord is coming. A lot of good things are coming, so it's going to be great. And hopefully next stream, maybe, don't quote me on this, but maybe tomorrow's stream will go for 4 hours. We'll see how we can go. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a blast. Either way, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, I hope you guys have a... Hang on, wait. I'm not ready to stop the stream. I have to click things. Now I'm ready. Let me just quickly read the chat. What's happening? How to get raw disciple Nix? There was an event a while ago where you can get him. You can't get him anymore now, but I'm sure he'll come back at some point. Idiot Player, I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. Everyone seems super excited. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Like I said, once again, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon to make sure you never miss a stream and get to be there first. And with that all said and done, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful day.